So sorry, people. I come in and I just clicked the keyboard and it just kind of went kind of mad. But yeah, it's the People Show on Sunday. Rizzy Black doing a little cover and thing. Welcome to the People Show on genesisradio.co.uk. How you doing, peeps? That was totally accidental. I'm gonna fling on the tune real quick. Let me finish setting up certain things, and yeah, we're gonna get it popping. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna bust in that twist the slow jams, and yeah, sorry about that. Sorry for the interruption. That was kind of abrupt, but yeah, we soon come, we soon reach. No.
So if you show me no responsible, so try drink responsible. Campari and rum, feel it off CEO. They call them say.
Yes, people, well, go on. Tune into Rizzy Black right about now. I got my little setup going on. Trying to sort out this little live thing for the Instagram sitting. But I don't know what go on. I don't, not too sure if it's even working. To be honest, my screen's still frozen. But yeah. But yes, what up, go on? Greetings on your Sundays. Hope everyone had a nice and relaxing Sabbath yesterday and everyone was kicking back nicely. You know how we do. If not, then you know, next week get it in. You know the way there. What's going on for the week? Boy, it's been a crazy week. I saw quite a few things, couple things in the news that I want to take a note of. And where I was in my kind of inebriated state on the weekend, like the notes that I took down, I'm going through them now, and I'm like, oh, what kind of notes are these? You know what I mean? But yeah, so it's my first time doing a People Show, so I'm gonna give a shout out to everyone. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever looked into my radio show before, then you might think I'm repeating a couple stuff, because I'm just gonna go over certain things that I've said on my show, which is on Wednesdays previously, and see what go on. So I'm expecting a different kind of audience, I'll tell you know. But yes, a wider audience, that's it. I don't know. Gassy. Alright, so where am I gonna start? What time I start banning out the Jezebel spirit and thing, you know? Should I start on that wave today? I don't know. But you know, so you're gonna hold your fire more time anyway, so yeah, prepare for that, innit? Mandem, I got a couple words to say for the Mandem as well. Like all about. I see what going on. Wagwan badge, bless up. If you hear me do little wagwan of like things and whatnot, and seeing what's good. And yeah, so with the Mandem now, yeah, let me go into the Mandem part because I gotta keep this. Why this is fresh on my mind, you know. We gotta give some of the women a bit more ratings, you know, than what we're giving them, you know. Who's phoning me now? How you phoning me, bro? Like, you know what I'm on the station right about now. You get me? Easy badge. Why? One moment. I'm on. What up? I'm on the air. What's good? Yo. No. Right. Yep. That's long. Yep. Bye. Right. Yeah. Back now. Back again. Right. Where was that? Yes. Right. So ratings. We gotta give ratings where ratings is due, and take away ratings where ratings isn't due. You know what I'm saying? Some guys like they deserve their ratings. You know, they got them ratings that they need to be getting up. You know what I'm saying? But there's other ratings that you're giving them, and you don't need to be giving them no ratings like that. Wagwan fam, bless up, don't know what we do. Fucking yeah. So what am I talking about? Right. I'm not gonna be talking about being a woman is hard and none of that rubbish. You know what I'm saying? Because like being and living on earth as a male or female is hard. Regardless, everyone's got their own individual struggles and their own obstacles in the way that they have to fight for you in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not set all the same for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But man, then we need to be more honest about certain things. You know what I mean? And yeah, this is speaking for the man them still. Like, hope the man them are listening, innit? Like, but yeah, so we gotta start being more honest in the sense of if man's clapped something, yeah, and you don't know that you clapped it right raw, yeah, or eventually clapped it raw, like admit it in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be like in mad false denials and things like that. Like say, you know, They goes out there fucking out and being a whore and things like that. It don't make no sense, innit? Because certain man will look at her different and whatnot. And then it's just long. Like, own up to your shit, innit? No one ain't gonna look at you different. The only gonna look at you different is if it comes out like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just be honest from the get go, innit? Like, that's all it is still. So fucking, yeah, and give them the little ratings. You know what I'm saying? Give them the acknowledgement of the little things that you see them do. You know what I'm saying? Don't acknowledge it to the man them when you want to acknowledge it to the man them. Like, acknowledge it to her, innit? Like, the women need to hear it, innit? Know what I mean? Don't forget, they're emotional creatures, you know? Like, they like to go on and say they're big, bad and tough, you know? But you know, so they be sitting down there like, wow, you know what? Like, one wants a little hug and that. Like, why ain't you bringing me no flowers or whatnot? I mean, that kind of bullshit there. And we don't fucking go for any of them kind of things there, and they want to know about them things there and all with that, innit? But it's they haven't lost their princess attitude. You know what I'm saying? It's only now the princess attitude is getting mixed up with the like Wreck-It Ralph. You know what I'm saying? Some manly shit. You know what I mean? You should get no confused, but yeah. But that's the only thing for certain couple, the man them out there. You know what I'm saying? This is like a wide range. So you know every man them saying certain things about with the man them and telling lies. But just be honest with the man them, innit? That man them might mock you and that, but you know, say like support will be there, innit? Like just hold your mocking, fam. It's nothing. Like, it's all bantering to you. You know what I mean? And to the gal them, now your fire's coming, innit? That is Jezebel shit, man. You need to relax with your attitude, you know. Like, no, for you. Like, there's a couple. Like, how can this is for example, innit? And this is what I'm talking about attitude, like, and the unnecessary attitude, and like, it's like you're missing the basic respect for certain things. Like, you think the fucking world owes you shit. The world don't owe you nothing. The world don't owe, no one don't owe. The world's here, innit? Everything's on the world for us to take from the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not old, it's us, it's ours. You know what I'm saying? There's no ownage from anyone. You get me? Free, as in humanity. You know what I mean? But allow the hard back attitude and the cussing out certain things for no fucking reason. Like, if like for an scenario now, like, this is a scenario. It didn't happen. This is a scenario. Yeah. Parking up outside from his front house. Yeah. And the person come out to say, "Wow, do you know what?" And it's like, "Leave me in the car." Politely asked it. You know what I'm saying? And then the girl's gonna be like, "What? Nah, fucking tell him for fuck off." And like, cause we're seeing something like this happen. Yeah. And then I'm there sitting down with someone, and they're like, "I won't even move my car, you know." Nah, fuck that. Cause we're both watching it from the window. You know what I'm saying? Well, I wouldn't even move my car, you know. Fuck that. And go about my business and like, what's all that about? Like, that's you're parking outside in his driveway, you know. Like, you're parking in his driveway, not just outside his house. It's in his driveway. You know what I'm saying? And he's come out politely and asked you like, "What? I'm parking. I'm trying to park my car in now. I'm home, innit? Like, can you move the car?" You know what I'm saying? Like, and you want to go in like that? Yo, everyone in that car get broke up, you know, because I come doing that attitude. Like, you can't be moving like that, innit? Like, you gotta have some basic respect, you know what I'm saying? But if it was the reverse around now, you wanna start kick off and someone says, "No, I'm not moving my car." You wanna be going on big and bad and whatnot. Like, where's the basic respect and principles? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get certain things. Like, no one don't owe you anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, calm down, allow the competition. Like, because it was a man, you want to try one up him out. If it was a woman, you probably would have been, "Oh, okay, yeah, wait. Because it's a man now, you're like, "Oh, man." Like, no, that's just wrong, innit? Like, that's why I say some girl are just too much trouble. It just ain't worth it, innit? It's not worth the trouble, like. You know what I mean? But yeah, that goes on to a whole nother subject as well. That know who you fucking want to be fucking, innit? Like, stop going and wasting time on fucking loose gal and waste gal. You know what I mean? Like, and then even the good gal to beautify the race man and things like that. Like, this, well, I can't even say that still. You know what I'm saying? But both sides need to fucking like pick carefully and take the time out. Like if you're gonna fuck it, then keep it for a fuck. Yeah, do what you wanna do. If you're gonna do it in sexually, and I won't suggest it, you know what I'm saying, but people are gonna do what they wanna do, innit? Like, don't get twisted. Have your fun, however you wanna do, you know what I'm saying? Not however you wanna do, like keep it straight, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like the promiscuity and things can be overlooked. But a lot of things can be overlooked. The only things that really and truly in the eyes of Most High that cannot be overlooked is taking a life, yeah, or disrespecting this Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can even deny Yeshua to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot deny the Spirit. You can deny the flesh, but you cannot deny the Spirit, and you can't take a life. Those things there, you cannot come back from. So like, see everything else. That's a great area, isn't it? Like you can. It's down to Most High and His judgment when time comes. You know what I mean? So everything else in between is just nothing but business, isn't it? But if you're taking a life or you're dissing out the Holy Spirit, then yeah, no one can really, I can't really help you. I'm not going to one more, mate. Find the phone, mate. That's it, yes. That's with the Genesis. Pardon? It's bad fuzzy. Kind of all quite clear out here. There's no fuzz on my side. Yes, people. So having some technical difficulties, a little bit of fuzziness going on. Doing a little dialing thing, but I don't know what exactly if it's you know. Yeah, I'm gonna start fucking things in a minute. But in the meantime, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run to my little music break. So you know how it's my music break, so it's gonna be like R&B, like hip hop and whatnot. Yeah, man, I'm gonna take it back, a little old school, get a flashback. Like everyone kind of jump up, you know what I'm saying? Because you remember this tune, so have fun in it. Remember the day when it first come out, pumping in the, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back to those days, like, talking something. Remember me. But yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna do this thing. So dangerous. So dangerous. A flip most fall is dangerous. Yes, bit of the busters. We so dangerous. Don't know, cause like we are very dangerous, you know. Not in the sense of we're violent and we're dangerous. In the sense of that they're scared of us, innit? Cause too much of us, because we're dangerous. They're scared of the power. They're scared of one man. They're scared of the power from one man. You know what I'm saying? Much less like 10 man walking in a gang, and when people want to try to pull man over. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, bullshit. What a bomb. Where did my mic go? Here we go. That's a bit better. Yeah. So yes, remember we're not dangerous. Yeah, we're just yeah. What's this? We are us. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't take shit. We get in a group. We do what we gotta do. What's so dangerous about that? Know what I mean? I mean, you lot got the biggest gang there is, like the feds. Like that's dangerous. We get together. We want to build our community. We want to move forward. Where's the danger? Because it just makes your power get fucked up. You lose your power. Is that what it is? So now we deem the threat. Man, you lot need to man up. Stop that still. Know what I'm saying? It's kind of long, innit? But yes, times are changing. Times are changing slowly. You know, eventually it will trickle up to the higher ups. You know, his way of thinking. You know, hopefully when the older ones hurry up and die out, and the younger ones can come in and, you know, get things back on track, you know, for the sake of humanity, and this bullshit that people have been going on. And that would be blessed. Hopefully that everything's sorted out and the sound's much better and it's not fuzzing anything. Please help me know. If it is, then let me know, you know. Well, yeah, boom. So, yeah. Oh, nice victory. I want to give a victory for the women that are now allowed to breastfeed in public without people chatting shit. Like, should have been like that for a long time, innit? How people fucking, the pitney for eat, innit? Like, what's going on? It's a joke thing. But yeah, last one, whoever put that order in place is about fucking time, you know? I think, what's next? Like, you lot get free tampons? Like, no tampon tax? You know what I'm saying? I think tampon tax is a great fuckery still. Especially that we don't get razor blade tax. We don't get razor blade tax. Like, yeah, you shouldn't really get tampon tax. Like, I kind of agree with that. And I give you a little blight for that. You know what I'm saying? But don't come off with this, you need time off work because of your period. No. Because if I mash up my toe and things like that, or I cut myself shaving, like, there's no time off work in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, thing I forgot. You know what I'm saying? That? Like, so, if... Hold on there, people. I think it's still gonna be quite clear. Yes, brother. It's proper now, yeah? Ah, cool. Hold on, say that again. Say that 1 minute. This phone, you know. Is there something about Chicago?
You hear the news in Chicago?
No. I haven't watched TV for a hot minute.
Okay, like but it wasn't really on the news, but it's like internet news, yeah. But like what happened is that in Chicago, there's an era where the young youths play football, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was like a big lorry, a big truck. And
Yeah.
the youth must have, I don't know, the door was open.
Oh no, yeah, the entrapment thing.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I hear about that. Yeah. Respect for good reminder still.
Big boxes of Nike trainers was
Yeah.
left in the van to set up the little youth them, you know what I mean?
They're taking a piss, fam. Try no. So
It just shows you, said if everybody's playing by the rules, yeah, and not breaking the law, they will set certain things there for you in order to break the law.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You know. So and a lot of the shootings that's happening in Chicago right now, they're saying that it's a lot of it's related to the police.
That don't surprise me. I've been saying that for a hot minute.
Yeah, man.
For a hot minute.
So continue with the show, man.
No, respect though. Good insight for that, but I'm glad you let me touch up on that still. Yeah, respect.
Alright, take it easy.
Bless up, cool. Yes, people. I don't know if you fully heard the caller there. Talking about the truck in Chicago that the feds did set up with how much night trainers for the youth them, like unattended, and in obviously poor areas, and go and wait for them to come and take it. You know what I'm saying? Entrapment and thing. Now, you see them kind of memes there? Them man are pussies. Shall I tell you why? Because you can't then try and trap one and then try and not attract the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of bullshit is that? And especially night trainers in the kind of ends there. Like, this is why we need to keep a fucking see the demons, see them demons, fam. They will try anything to try to hold man down and keep man back. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause remember when they had that bait car thing? Yeah, when there's having a car and and for people to go and jack the car and things like that. Like, even that, yeah, that had to get taken off because of the entrapment clauses. You know what I'm saying? Because they even had more involvement because they scoped out the car, jumped in the car, searched the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, all them kind of things there. So why did they take the show off the fucking road? Because of the entrapment cases. So how come this thing here now with the truck and the trainers, how come, even though it's not a show and it's not on TV, how come that shit gets to stick? You know what I'm saying? Nah, bruv. Like that's. See, I need to try to do some law. You know, I know little bits of law. You know, but certain things, yeah, just piss man off because it's like, where's the black lawyers, innit? Like I know there's a lot of black lawyers. Yeah, don't get it twisted. And salute to you, innit? But you see the ones that have joined like the black alumni, like the alumni. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, you lot ain't helping, innit? You know what I'm saying? You lot should be seeing these cases and think like, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying? You lot shouldn't be thinking, oh, do you know what? It's doesn't go in tie with the whatever agenda, so it's none of our business. Like fuck all that bullshit, innit? That's why I can't. When I see certain people talking about, oh yeah, poor black and yeah, doing it for the people and whatnot, I just look at them with my side eye, bruv, because there's so many people that just jump on the bandwagon for the sake of it. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for it. There's certain people that grew up this way. You know what I'm saying? That throughout their whole life refuse to fight certain brothers and refuse to fight brothers and shit like that. Make sure certain things happen and certain things didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And there's people want to jump on the bandwagon because their heart's not in it. They're just fucking doing it for a little bit of shows. You know what I'm saying? Allow all that bullshit, man. Just go and be who you want to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Want to be a puppet, but show who you fucking are in it. Like be straight with it, innit? Fucking faker than that. They're like these damn feds. Like they're taking a piss, fam. Like that entrapment thing, yeah. That's no. Like you don't understand because when I was reading, when I was going through that, because I hardly go on Facebook. Like I go on Facebook like once a week, and for this reason, yeah, is that Facebook it drags man down too much. I start getting mad, but you know, like my energy is depleted. But anytime I go through Facebook, my energy is depleted. I gotta go and watch like a comedy show or some shit like that, just to bring up my little spirit, because everything that I'm seeing is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like bullshit, but it's like, it's disheartening. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and they purposely want to push the fucking negative on us, so it puts us in that state of mind and that state of that, and put our aura in that state, because then we can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's the worst thing is to feel helpless. You know what I'm saying? And empaths can't help feeling helpless. We kind of like to help everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it helps us to help people. You know what I'm saying? So when certain people see certain things, like, and you can't help, you can't do, like, it's not nice. You know what I'm saying? It kind of made man understand, like, in a way, why people, like, you know, watch a lot of stuff to desensitize their shit, so they don't get them kind of things there. You know what I'm saying? It kind of fucking makes sense, because sometimes it can just be a hindrance. You know what I mean? Because these mans, they're not rolling with no care in their heart. How can you battle a man? Well, brother, you respect. How can you really battle a man with no care in their heart, with a little bit of care? You know what I'm saying? Or with some care. It's a hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And you can't make that beat in the trap. Like, you can still, like, obviously show a little bit of caring and empathy, but you gotta know when to, like, lock certain things off. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this thing with the feds, yeah, but they're like, oh, you know, you should be able to be there to, like, tell little youths, yeah, like, don't, and see anything like that, just don't fuck with it, and it's gotta warn them. It's not their fault, don't get it twisted, but you gotta warn them about the traps that are out there, especially from when they done the bait card thing, and then they locked it off for the entrapment reasons, and then now with this now, and that was on TV, and now this now, even though it's like an operation, that's a big operation, or that's a sting, you know. Like, think of it, and you're aiming for little youths. Why are you aiming for little youths? Look what's going on. Look how many things is going on, and you want to aim for the little youths that need creps. You know what I'm saying? We're saying that, like, we got so many well-off black people in certain areas that own. Like, I couldn't believe when I found out that one of the biggest banks in America is a black-owned bank. I couldn't believe it. I said, how come I never heard of you lot? You know what I'm saying? I can't remember exactly what it is, so, like, I'll get on there for next week, well, my show, yeah, Wednesday, 7 to 9, and I'll make sure that I'll fucking do the research to get the name of the bank, the black bank. But it's big. And I was like, wait a minute, like, hopefully they be doing some anonymous donations and charitable stuff and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people with no P's or half a P and things like that, and they be doing charity stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I really do not see how motherfuckers with how much money, like, don't be doing no charity work. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not assuming that they don't. I'm saying I haven't seen or heard of anything, and they should try to make it known like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially being a black-owned thing. But yeah, everyone does their thing differently, so you can't really knock it too tough. But at the same time, it would be nice to know. You know what I'm saying? Like the youth I'm looking after, especially if your headquarters or your bases is in an area that is, kind of fucked up at the minute. Like, give the helping hand. Like, be better than the pastors. Like, you see the pastor that get that fight that broke out in the pastor thing, and the pastor talking about he's asking for tithe, and the minimal tithe was like $1,000. Like, are you mad? I started about 3. Started late. Yeah, but I'm only till like 6 or something like that. It was a 4-hour thing. He said. Is it? He's got two. Got two of us down there to cover for him. No, but you can rotate still. Cause I was doing it for a cover thing still, and then I don't man. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna mic. We got the Heru here. Cool. Cool. He's not 100% sure yet, but you'll see what I go on still. But yeah, where was I? January star. Oh, I can't remember exactly what. I know I was talking about the debate car and the entrapment thing, and I went into the pastor, right? And he asked for what, like $1,000 tithe. Know what I'm saying? Everyone kicked off, and I don't blame them for kicked off, cause man's rolling around. This is the same pastor, yeah. That but it don't surprise me anyway. This is the same pastor that what's that word that they he basically vouched for Trump anyway. You know what I'm saying? He done a little sign off thing on Trump. He vouched for Trump. Obviously, don't hold no weight. But yeah, this one of those pastors. Man's rolling around in big ass Bentley. Yeah, got big mansion and that. And then Sunday night he's going to church, talking about minimum acceptance is $1,000. Well, you should have seen the commotion. I was like, no, you are taking a piss. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with all these people about just want to take money from the community, but don't want to put nothing back in? Like that same thing with that bank. Like, I know they made some money out of fucking overdrafts. You know what I'm saying? And missed payments and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what the fuck, man? Like, it's mad. You get me? It's mad still. Like, money is power. Power is money. That's what it's all about. That's what. Where the fuck did my mic go? Hello? No, say. Let me. Do you know what? I think there's something wrong with this. Well, I'm gonna quickly go to some music real quick. You get me? I'll use this time to just kick back. What was I talking about? I was buying out pastors. Yeah, and I think they the tune that I can play that I'll mix into that. Well, I'm gonna play a tune and then go into a little another topic. I don't know. But yeah, where would I take this now? Do you know what? Yeah, man, I'll take it. Fuck, I don't even know I'm gonna talk about this after. I'm not even too sure. But yeah, I'll just fucking do something. Oh wow, this thing don't wanna play. It don't wanna play. Alright, madness. Alright, maybe that's more so I say, do you know what? Yeah, you're going against your word, innit? You said you're gonna do something else. Alright, cool. So boom. Right, I'm gonna do this tune here. That was a slow thing, you know what I'm saying? So man them, if you're listening, like, unless you're with your girl, you know what I'm saying, you might want to lock it off. Or take note of this tune for when you are with your girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, your girl, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, for the ladies, yeah, you know this tune, you like this tune, whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, obviously, being a man of my word. So, there you go. Just to let you know, the phone line is working, people. Use the same as number as the text line, 07931 276 232.
Them lips won't let me go. But you're the best I've ever had. Not to mention, would you rather?
Yo. Yeah, man, I need this now. Yo. Yes, this is a big tune by the little white boy, yeah, Justin Bieber. Let me tell you something, yeah. This tune took me back to like back in the days when it was old school slow jams, R&Bs and thing. Maybe this is a bit too loud. Hold on. old school R&B slow jams kind of a day. You know what I mean? Like, this was made what last year, something like that. Kind of surprised me still. They're probably like the only two Justin Bieber songs I like. Don't watch no face, alright. But yes, man, them don't be going paying that to any and Eddie gal. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta save certain tracks for them special women there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So no way I do with the music. Yeah, music is powerful. Get me? Don't be out there trying to get these little dickhead gals all hooked and that. You know what I'm saying? And causing yourself mad problems. Like, for what? Just to say you can get a gal hooked. Like, this long. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hook a gal worth hooking, innit? And they're hooking some race things. It's dead. Step your game up, man. Popcorn players, innit? The fuck. But yeah, boom. Yeah, man, that's a nice tune still. But I'm gonna really run it off now because that was 2 R&B songs back to back. So I'm gonna, harden it up a little bit, for the man them and look and whatnot. Because yeah, I want some tunes as well. I ain't playing no hip hop yet. Like I'm catering for others right about now. You see, ladies, man them do what they don't want to do for lip women. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. That's just notice it, innit? And I appreciate the thing. You know what I mean? But appreciation from everyone all around, innit? Yeah. So I'm gonna play one of my Dunnies now. I like this tune. It's got some nice little gems at the end as well. You know what I'm saying? So just listen out for the gems, to take the sense. But yeah, man, we're gonna run this tune real quick. Bless. Sorry for the advertisement. GRM, you're lucky.
Resses, never show a man where your lioness den is. Watch for the lies, cause the devil's impressive.
Did you hear them gems? Did you hear them? Just pull that back for a minute.
Dirt on your denim. Forever no telling. Never tell a man about the dirt on your denim. Never show a man where your sighting interest is. Only bring fam back to where your head back rests. Never show a man where your lioness den is. Watch for the lies, cause the devil's impressive.
Let me tell you something. Now, Kai's big tune. That's Kai's 2016 track. You know what I'm saying? Title 2016. That's a big tune still, and the gems at the end. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because some of his tunes got nice little gems at the end still. You know what I mean, I remember one of them was like, I'm not fucking with none of you demons, and yo, my G, love it. But yeah, boom. Back to the talks now. Car. The feds with the entrapment and loots them up in Chicago, like it's still kind of dumbfounding how they're getting away with that. You know what I'm saying? And how no one isn't taking up them. Where's that dude that not Al Sharpton. The fuck am I talking about? Where's Johnny Cochran? Where is Johnny Cochran when you need Johnny Cochran? What's going on? How come we ain't got no more Cochrans? Know what I'm saying? It's like we had one black man, one black lawyer that was just you do the damn thing, like you do his thing, and it's like everyone else is like they're shook now. Like there's no one out there that's really looking to take on certain things. Know what I mean? Do I have to really go and get a law degree for me to go and start doing certain things? Like allow me, innit? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the P for that, fams. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Like, fuck you know. I don't get what's going on. I don't get it. Like, I've seen so many Instagram pictures and Facebook photos like from last year and that. Like when I was really on Facebook a lot of like black lawyers and everyone graduating and things like that. I'm thinking, yeah, things are gonna take a tide. You know what I'm saying? The tide's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that wave. We're gonna get a nice wave. Nah, bruv, there was no wave. You know what I'm saying? It come like that wave that happened every year near Hawaii for how long? That special wave that always happened. Travelers used to come to go and get it. Like even that stopped. That doesn't happen no more. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? The wave just dead. Like I don't get it, man. Like, well, this is why don't join no alumni innit. Everyone going to university innit. Don't join alumni innit. Like Larry. Don't make no oath to anyone. Yeah. Apart from yourself, I'm most I. You know what I'm saying? You can't help no one else's causes if you don't know the proper cause. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make no sense really. But in my eyes anyway, that's my personal play on it. Was that me? No, it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, I do see where it can be very what's the word? Appealing, even appealing, because some things that they say is a nice idea. Don't get it twisted. Like the whole basis of the community and working together, and it's like a network of people of doing certain things and like doing their own thing and looking at the community and looking out for each other like a fraternal whatever. Yeah, it sounds nice, but there's to me there's too much. There's too much stigma around it. You know what I'm saying? And if I ask about any of this, the stigma or any of the other right, so what going about this the Satan thing and whatnot and worshipping the devil and blah 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 blah, and it'll be straight denials and nah, it's nothing like that, it's nothing like that and whatnot. But there's just something in my mind that said no, that comment right there wasn't 100% honest. You know what I'm saying? Well, somewhere they're gonna get cost. But that's why it doesn't seem 100% honest. You know what I mean? So you got to think, is there any truth to these YouTube videos? You know what I'm saying? There's something you're not telling me, man. You know what? I can't help you. I can't join you. I can't make no decision like that to say, well, boom, because you might come up with something where it does not sit right with my morals and my standings. You know what I'm saying? And then where I've already, I'm a man of my word and said certain things, like how can I? And I said like, no, it's like the only person I know that can get, the only entity I know that can get my undying allegiance is the Most High Creator. And done. You know? No, this is I still like everyone needs, we should have that sense of community, like and things without having that kind of order. You know what I'm saying? Or then kind of sections in place. Why isn't it in everyone's heart to have that kind of outlook and the outset in life? You know what I'm saying? Because don't get twisted, there's some things that like the masonries that they go on about, and it does make sense. You know what I'm saying? Only in the sense where we need to work together as a community, look out for each other and whatnot. No one's left out. If they need help, we need help on blah 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 blah. Like those things there, that should be in everyone full stop. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take no special or not even secret or anything no more, but shouldn't take no special group of thinking to have them kind of feelings there. You know what I'm saying? And to have it honestly, because you don't know, some people want to use that as a weakness. You know what I'm saying? To entrap people into certain things, because you all know that motherfuckers like to entrap us. Like look at the example Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like there's traps set out all out the place. Even when they're trying to go lidge, they're gonna try to trap man. You know what I'm saying? Even the other day when I'm going on my way to the station last week, when I got pulled by feds for a thing of no insurance. And I still got my car and that slight little hiccup. You know what I'm saying? But they really wanted to search my whip. They was on searching me. They came up with, we can smell weed and whatnot. And I was like, well, I can't even deny that. Really and truly, like honestly, there's no plausible deniability. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to adhere to the search. You know, obviously didn't find nothing. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, Most High blessed me like that. You know what I'm saying? And kept it moving. But they will try to look for anything and try to find that little niche where they can get you and do something, and you know what I'm saying? Because they're threatened. They are so threatened. That's why we are dangerous to them. That's why I like Busta Rhymes Dangerous. Because we are dangerous to them in the sense of we're dangerous to their way of life. You know? Yes, caller. You're on Genesis.
Yeah, turn the microphone up, brother. Turn the mic up, man. Can't hear you.
Still can't hear, man. What, even now? Now can't hear, man, now? What about now? What about now? Can you hear me now? What about now? Go to the stereo now and tell me if you can hear me now. Is that better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo. Yeah, I hear that. What about now? What about now? Well, you know what? I'm not even technical, and I don't know what I go on. This should be nice and level and high.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, man. We need to talk with technical and things. But I can hear myself through your line. So I think we're gonna have to roll with this and then get the experts in there to try and sort it out later. But give thanks for that, brother. Pardon? I can't hear you. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna get back to the show and that. But yeah, thank you for your heads up, man. Give thanks. Nah, don't know. Love, bless. Yoza. Yeah, I'm live on the station, brother. I can't hear you. You're breaking up. Yeah, this line's dead. WhatsApp. Yes, people. Sorry about that. Hopefully you can hear me better now. I know say the mic is a little bit louder for at least So yeah, it should be good. I'm running now. So really and truly, I should take it from the top because most of it probably didn't even hear what I was hearing for how long, but or at least Poppy and you was straining. Or some people might even give it up, but I hope say he didn't. Yeah, I can even hear myself much better now. What's good? Yeah, man. But yeah, take this here out because I don't like to hear my own voice too tough right in my ear. Right, yeah. So we was talking the entrapment thing. Even with that, I can't remember what tangent I was on. I was on my own little tangent there. When I'm on the roll, I go on my roll, and then yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, man, we are a threat. We have always been a threat to them because we are who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like from way back, from the beginning of time. From the beginning of time, we've been a threat. So don't even watch that. Like, protect yourself. When I say protect yourself, I know some people are gonna be like, ah, but like people need to really move how Yeshua was moving. Like true stories. Like I said, I'm not talking about go out there and try and perform miracles and try to walk on water and try water into wine. You know what I'm saying? Your name is not Dynamo. You are not a demon. You know what I'm saying? Cause them man they're doing it for show on the next level. Like so that to me isn't nothing to do with nothing righteous. You know what I'm saying? If it was to happen like that. So like boom. But it's the act of how you treat another person, your love. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean love, I don't mean no grand gesture. Oh, I love you. You're a stranger. I love you. Here's some flowers and shit like that. It's just respect, innit? Respect is like the smallest, the basic form of love. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know what I mean? So whichever denomination you want to put in it, it's still the same thing. You know what I mean? Yes, the phone lines are open. So people, if you want to give a call on 07931 276 232. That's 07931 276 232 for the line in. No, it doesn't work. That's the same, and the text line is the same number as well. So if you're going to call or text, call 07931 276 232. Nice one, people. Is this it now? No, that's my phone.
Oh, the other one is not here.
That's here, and this phone don't work.
It doesn't need charging.
It doesn't, because I phoned it myself and it goes beep. Yeah. Sorry, people. Come interrupt my show and give me false information. Who are you, Trump? I said, interrupting my show, giving me false information. Who are you, Trump? Yeah. Yeah, we're live today, people. We got Trump here. Goes in. But, yeah, because the entrapment thing is a bit of is a madness. Then they're gonna try and hold us down because look at every single field. If you go to any field, yeah, whether it's in sports, yeah, arts, academics, yeah, who is the youngest and who's the youngest genius or the smartest one in that class or the one who's smashing it now and making records? Is it not the black youths or even the Asian youth? Right, one moment, people, we got a caller. Yes, brother, you're live on Genesis.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm recording the show, by the way.
Pardon?
And I'm recording the show.
Okay, nice. Lovely to hear. Well done. Thank you very much, bro.
Yeah, and basically, you're talking about some topics here.
Yeah.
Talking about, if I heard you right, I hope I misheard you, but you talk about taking a life in the beginning, and you said maybe that you won't respect Joshua, you won't partake in a life. basically.
Pardon?
From my interpretation, taking a life in the beginning when you were talking about,
The two things that there's two things that there's only really two things that there's no coming back from. That I was saying, taking a life and disrespecting the Holy Spirit. Yeah, go ahead.
Taking somebody's life, well, I say that I believe that if someone basically gets onto the top of your nerves, for example, I'm talking about government officials, politicians, I'm talking about people who lie to you, people who destroyed your life, people who trying to destroy your life. You tried everything in the world. Then I believe that in the last resort, violence is the only way, and taking their life is the only way, because they've taken your life, they destroyed your life. For example, what they did to Stephen Lawrence, what the undercover policeman did to Stephen Lawrence's mom, and what they tried to do. And it doesn't matter whatever authority figure he is. He can be an ambulance man, he could be a guy with a straitjacket. If they are out there to destroy your life, then I believe that taking a life is the only way. That's why when that black man, straitjacket guy, got stabbed, because that guy got 3 years and he was in the straitjacket because they put him in the straitjacket, they restrained him, and in the end he came out and he took his life. Yeah, I believe that life for life. That's what I believe now, because people, they don't respect anybody anymore, and to only get respect in the end is the only way of violence. That's why there's a lot of terrorism out there. That's why there's all this gun and crime. And when you get to the point of it, when you start to understand why all these crimes are happening, then you can put a stop to it. I mean, I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm a Turkish man listening to this show, but basically I like the way your vibes are, and I hope that they can put you more slots on the People's Talk Show, because we need people like you. We need people that can actually put out all these things. And then and then there's a lot of agents in our community as well. And it's the same as in your community. There's agents in our community who's trying to mash it up, trying to destroy it. So we're having the same problems as you are. And there's infiltrators, there's this and that, and they do this in football as well. There's infiltrators that try and mash up people's things and try to destroy my race as well. So there's a lot of things, and you're bringing out different things, you're bringing out the different aspects of it, and that's why we need people like yourselves, we need people like you, Dr. X, Heru, and all that. Without you lot, there won't be a Genesis at all, and I hope that you can keep this on, you can keep this up,
Thank you, brother. That's very what's the right word? Put enthusiasm into me, and respectful still, and humbling as well at the same time. Like, no, I respect that still, cause sometimes I'm not too sure. I just be me and speak what I'm gonna speak. I don't know how people take it, but that's a big feedback, and I respect that, and I love that still. Enough love. And with regards to your view on the killing part, and I do see where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? But like, the way I see it as well is, they might have ruined certain aspects of your life. You know what I'm saying? And this, we're gonna talking about because you done 2 different kind of scenarios. We already done more than 2, but I'm gonna try and break down which I can remember. So the first one was doing something to you personally that's ruined your life, or something that's fucked you up and they've done whatnot. Not you, right? Not you personally, but I'm talking just like a personal vendetta. You know what I'm saying? So not like you, you know what I'm saying? So the first scenario was like a personal vendetta. Now, and for you to take that person's life because of they've ruined an aspect of your life, or they've stopped or calmed down or slowed down your money flow or something like that, like, I would say that person who took the life was in the wrong, because you still have a life. You know what I'm saying? You're still alive, you're still breathing. So to take it away for those kind of reasons, that wouldn't wash with me. You know what I'm saying? With the regards to taking a life because they've taken another person's life, like for example you use with honourable, and I say honourable and salute Mr. Lawrence, you know what I'm saying, is for the case of, in my stance with that, I get kind of Old Testament with it. Like if someone takes, if I was to kill someone, yeah, even if it was an accident or purposely, you know what I'm saying, regardless where it was, I would have to be willing, yeah, to give up my own child. Even if I haven't got a child, my first child will go to that person whose life that I took, or whose child that I took, for me to try and compensate for the taking and extinguishing the life of the child that you've brought into the world, that you raise and you grow. Minus he might have made a couple bad mistakes that got him in a situation or whatnot. But it's on me as the next person and the entity of the life taker. You know what I'm saying? Because what people don't realize is you might not get the comeuppance for your sins, but it will go down to your kids. That's why there's some kids that go through things that don't have no business going through, because they're taking on the sins of their father, and the father has been dodging it for how long? You know what I'm saying? Like them things there is a real recurrence that goes on, and people need to when they do certain things, they need to make it right, not with themselves, but also Most High and the person. You know what I'm saying? And you can't make it right with Most High before you try and make it right with the person. You know? So that's more my stance, even if killing and taking a life. You know what I'm saying? Like there's don't get it twisted. This is me speaking now in this mind frame. If we were speaking on the same subject about 5 years ago. Oh, sorry, the phone died. Sorry, brother, if you're still listening, the phone died. Oh, that's the calling phone. You're gonna rotate it? Alright, cool. Yeah. Sorry, brother, I didn't realise that the phone died. I was holding the phone up to the mic thinking you were still there. I do apologise. We're going to sort out the phones because the battery died and we're charging up the next line. And then feel free to call in and I'll give you a shout when it's ready.
That's the wrong number you had, that's why.
Okay, alright, cool, yeah, it's up there. What's the battery like?
Yeah, here. I'm gonna plug it in there.
Alright, it's the new number, sorry, for the call in is 07404 367 618. That's 07404 367 618. Sorry about that last caller as well.
The phone's just charging.
Yeah, the phone be charging. Give it about 10 minutes and call back in again. Where was I now? Oh man. I've lost it. I've lost it. I've got so much things going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Pardon? Oh yeah, and like, cause you're some people just try dodging certain things, and you know what I mean, because they're tapping into different entities and different powers. You know what I'm saying? And them things there, yeah, you might bypass it for a hot minute, and you'll get your little rewards in this life and things like that. But no one knows what the next life holds. Like, if there is a next life, no one knows, so I can't speak on that. But your kids, the sins of the father does fall onto the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things and think, wow, why did that happen? Why? You know what I'm saying? Then you start to learn certain things as you go older, and you start wondering yourself, wow, I wonder if I that. You know what I'm saying? And something that can only be the reason because some people get what they really don't deserve. And it does not just the father as well. Like, so women, you need to know what you're doing, because sins on the mother can go on too. As you know, Jezebel and fuck behavior come out there in a big fashion. You know, so like, calm it down, innit? But that's a whole different thing. But which I'll break down a lot more, because I think that's what we really need to take more time and attention to, is how the women are going on. And it's not because they're in a worse situation than we are or whatnot like that. It's a case of they're the ones that kind of guide man them as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many men will do so much shit for a woman. You know what I mean? So if the woman ain't got her head right, like, and she leading him into foolishness, you know what I'm saying, for foolishness, so we need to pay more attention to the women still and try and get this masculine thing out of their skin, because it's just fucking up the family unit. Like, we was talking about this just the other day. Like, remember, like your grandmother, like, how many kids has your grandmother got? I guarantee people will be coming out, 11, 8, 10, 7, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people will double numbers, because it was a family unit. You know what I'm saying? And there were people like, well, I don't know how my grandma did survive, you know, and work together, you know, with 11 pitney and thing. But it's because mama and dad was working together. They had their arguments, they had their troubles, but mum still went, you know, grandma still was cooking food when they was arguing or when they weren't talking. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. And you still get that to this day, don't get it twisted. But there's just a lot less of it. You don't see it as often. You know, there's like it'll be you're pissing me off, argument, next thing you know, things are getting packed and someone's moving out or someone's fucked off and it's like fuck it. Then pride kicks in, and pride kicks in is like fuck that bitch or fuck that nigga, like, and because of pride, you know what I'm saying? There's no sense of resolvement. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no more Aaliyah. Where's Aaliyah? We need a resolution. What's going on? Like that too was big. You know what I'm saying? Girls was like singing like, yeah, we need a resolution. I'm gonna try to work it out with my man. We need a resolution. No, but now you're listening to Cardi B. Like, I'm a boss bitch. I'm a boss bitch. I'm a stripper. Now I get P. Yes, that makes me a boss. No. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make you a whore either. Don't get it twisted. But it's not a good light, innit? Like, pictures gonna come out. You're gonna see your grandkids. Like, would you want to see your grandkids do that? Think about it, innit? Forget the money, fam. Money is the trap, and that's what gets people sucked in. Like, keep your thing strong. Like, try know it. It's not like, well, I'm supposed to do nothing, and then Most High is gonna suddenly just give you money, and yeah, he's gonna give you your put some money in your bank account. No, Most High will just open doors for you that you don't even know that you had, or didn't want to do, or didn't think that you was gonna do, and or whatnot, and things will just go through. It's for you to go through the doors, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be I'm gonna say you can't be promiscuous, but you can't procrastinate. You can't put things off. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be, you know what, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Cause tomorrow never come. You know what I'm saying? And I know that myself. As much as I try to say, yeah, I can say tomorrow, I can say that and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Like, there's plenty of things like, and tomorrow I never reach. Oh, now I don't finish painting my bedroom. I cut in my bedroom a good 3 months ago. It's still at cut in stage. You know what I'm saying? But I think, yeah, I can do that tomorrow. I can do that tomorrow. And then something pops up tomorrow that, wow, you know, I got to run up and down. I got to do this and whatnot. And now work started back. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, I'm going to be out and out all day, whatnot. Ain't got time to pay it now. Know what I'm saying? So now for the next, like, 6 to 7 weeks, that's how long this thing's going to last. Like, my room ain't getting painted. I'll be painting other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, it's mad. But, yeah, yes, someone's picking up a mic right now. He's looking to come and kick me off the stage. No, I'm only joking. You know, no one ain't kicking no one off. You know what I'm saying? I will pass the baton when we're ready. You know what I mean? So, you know how we do it already, because it's the S. show. So we're going to, no, it's the people's show. Sorry, don't let me get too comfortable. So what we're going to do, no, what'd you do?
That's the headphones. It has to go in here so I can get the live calls through there. So wherever that channel's in, it hits the live calls. But we can use this to put another channel.
We're just going to.
This goes into your laptop, isn't it?
Yeah, where's that one? Alright, you know, we saw that in a hot minute. Let me just pay this one. You see, this is why they don't have too many chefs in the kitchen, innit? Because the whole man just come and plug out wire. Yeah, I'm ready to go play a tune now. Man telling me, this and that. Yo, bedroom, man, there's a DJ in there, like, just easy, you know? I beg you though. You get me? Right, so we're gonna go bust a one tune now. I don't know what tune we're gonna go to. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna bust a large amount. Like, you know, how I do every week. There's always gotta be a little bit of D block in there somewhere, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it on this one, cause large is big still. So if you don't know, you better know and kick back. Easy, bless. Well, sorry people, it's only supposed to be a one track, but I was caught in a little conversation and we went over into another track. No, it's cool. And we went to another track. So yes, the first track that I played was large amount. Alright, trust. You know what I'm saying? So you know me, every time I play a tune, there's gonna be a message in it somewhere. There's gonna be some kind of constructiveness. It's just not a bag of rubbish, you know? So that's why there ain't gonna be no drill music up on this mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to cause I forgot, like, see my show's like Wednesdays 7 to 9, so it's like just before Watershed, but after 7, so no kids should really be listening, innit? I'm a person that swears. You know what I'm saying? It's just me, and it's in my vocabulary, every single word. I speak English, patois, and profanity. Yes, but but yeah, Sunday show. You know what I'm saying? Forget there could be kids though. There is kids listening and so forth. Please bear with me. So I'm gonna try and tone it down. I might slip up, but Yeah, I got the swearing police behind me. Well, no, next to me. Sorry, in the next room, looking at me through the window. You know? That was it. But yeah, no, it's calm still. It's a learning process, you know. Right now, I'm joined by Mr. Heru. And obviously, everybody knows Heru before, a veteran up in there. You know what I'm saying? So, Mr. Heru, what go on?
Yes, sir. Everything, Chris?
Everything blessed. Still, how you doing, though?
Not too bad, you know. I've been I've been observing. Where are we? I've been on test. Just trying to get this mic up a bit. Where are we now? Test. Well, I can hear you loud and clear. This is your one. Oh, this one. This is your one. Oh, that's purple. What's this? Purple. Yeah. So test. No, thing. Test.
Yeah, that's
Test. These mics got a lot of shortening on them. Test. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. Whoa.
There.
Well, that's a bit. Hope you're picking us up loud and clear out there, because we had a bit of problem with the mic earlier on and the volume, but it sounds quite loud in here. You know what I mean?
Are we level? Are we level on? Are we two different volume?
Yeah, level.
Cool.
Yeah, we're level, same volume. Well, how you doing, people? This is a different people's talk show. You know what I mean? We have
with a twist.
Yeah, with a twist, I suppose. And I've got what? Yeah. Well, who? Neveyah. That's right. Got Neveyah in the studio with us today as well.
AKA swearing, please.
Yeah, so I don't know how you're going to receive us out there. You know what it's like on a Sunday, you know, usual. It's your show. It's usually topical. And we want you to call in. And the phones, the live numbers are 07404 367618. And I repeat, 07404 367618. One more time, just make sure that's correct. 07404 367618. We'll bring it into the studios if you want to text on the old text line, which is 07931 27 62 and 32. And I repeat, 07931 27 62 and the 32. We'll bring it into the studio, so you can, you know, do as you please. So how you doing out there? I hope everything is cushy. Hope you've had a wonderful week. It's been hot out there. It's been lovely. Just a little respite, I understand, from the weather. Looking to have more weather, more heat wave this coming weeks, which is not too bad, you know what I mean? I've got a tan. Everyone's got a tan out there, you know what I mean? So we look like we've all been on holiday, you know. It's like a different place in the evenings. I was driving in my friend's car, open top BMW and all that, and I thought, wow, I'm in a different place. It's like, you know, nice heat evening. And so, topic today, well, because you see, the thing is, you know, it's all, so we're going to try and work with this, because I meant to come down, but be double booked on this show. So you know, you know the routine. You got to be cordial. You got to, yeah, just slide it, yeah, man. Okay, you're live.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, both of you?
Which one is it? Go on, what you say? Speak up.
Yeah.
Come, keep speaking.
Can I be heard?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we can hear you. Go on. Just keep talking, Bertrack.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm just.
That's one, yeah. Yeah, go on.
I can hear you loud and clear.
You can hear me loud and clear. I can hear you. I don't know if you can pick it up on the outside.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, I can hear you. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that I enjoy every time people's talk show, and let the brother know. I don't know what is it Mabea? His name is.
Mabea,
I like the show because I've always been. I've been listening since 2013. I record the shows, but for those people, I'm sorry that I didn't have the time to put on shows because of different personal issues, different other things that I had to do.
Hold the line 763.
You know,
cool.
some things. But I mean, the heat has been good, but for the people, it hasn't been very good at all. For people, especially when he talks about relationships and this and that, no, it hasn't been good for me. I've never been in a relationship, I've never been, and there's many issues out there that controls it. Some of these I could not be able to talk about because I have been forewarned by other people who's been listening to this show that are Turkish, and they forewarned that I shouldn't name on my own personal experience or issues. However, but there are so many things that people cannot talk about because they don't have a community. And unfortunately, I don't have a community. Unfortunately, we do action, but we don't do no talk. It's like our community doesn't do no talk. So the same thing with people out there who has problems, any kind of issues, then go on my Facebook page, which is BURCAKYAZAR. That's my name.
Oops.
And then could talk about it there if anyone's got an issue, like I have. And, and I don't think that I believe in this way that I would probably not get married. There are issues and there are problems that I have. I've woken up, physically, I don't want to say sexually, but I have woken up. And there are things I do that I don't want to go into because when I do go into, people said I was a freak and everything. And the way I do go in about things, I have done podcasts about this. I haven't put them up on YouTube, but it's very hard out there to put these because these are delicate topics. And when you do put them out there, people will always put you down the wrong way. This never happened in your community. African community was so good in the 1500s, in the beginning.
Okay.
And the history that I was taught now, the Africans were together. Someone would come up to someone, talk to a lady, and no one would say, "Why are you talking to my wife and hitting you and anything?" It wasn't like that years ago. But when these kind of things had happened, things had changed. And now everyone's putting everyone down.
Okay, Bertrand.
This is what the system is.
Yeah. So
they destroyed it. They destroyed everything.
The
system, and that's why I am very upset within. I mean, I just come back from a place. I'm not going to say no things, but this place isn't, unfortunately for me. It's not like England where everyone's a friend. No, it's just like basically because of some of my lookings, and I'm not going to say what my body is like or thing is, because those are personal things, but because the way I look, and the thing that I have made more, I suppose, overweight, and the way I look, it's just that people didn't want to talk. And
Bertrand, could you, we would like you to land a bit now, Bertrand, yeah? Could you land so we can get the thing rolling, because
I'm just saying that it's so hard for me, and that's why I like the People's Talk Show. I don't know what will happen, so just keep up the great work.
Yeah, man, nice one.
No problem in telling, just tell it,
yeah, man.
And telling it out there, anyone who's got problems, all right?
Okay, thanks, nice one.
Respect, Bertrand. Nothing
now,
like that.
you see, the thing is, since it's not topical and people can just ring in and like that, I mean, I don't really want to keep it that way, but maybe because what was concerning us this week was the spate of violence coming from I think somebody got stabbed, shot again. Same old thing. We talk about that all day long, and we don't reach any conclusions or any consensus on even on the reason why. I think we need to find out what it is from the why young people see violence as a way forward. Me personally, I've got a thing on that they're not really cultural. I don't think young people nowadays think business with culture. I don't think they're business with back to Africa. I don't think they're business with being black. It's a new generation. I mean, on the march recently that's gone, I didn't go, but I heard some thing that there's a block. Got different kind of blocks on the march. They have a young block, and they were saying that we're the next generation. We are the younger generation. And they was like throwing it at the elders. And so I like have a notion that they disregarding the adultship. So I like to hear they're like they don't think we're anything, and the way and they're not really living that. They don't care about what part of the planet you come from. Where back in the day when we were young, the Black Power movement and everything like that, they were more cultured. So it's a different culture. You know what I mean? A different culture, having maybe because we haven't really heard from them. So if you're one of those so-called new generation of blacks, it's good if we could hear from you, because it's always a case that once we've always learned to respect our elders. See what I'm saying to you? That's what we've learned. I don't think this generation has that notion.
And allow me to interject.
Yeah.
Because I could be one of those younger generations that you speak of. And what I like to realize a bit, to bring to realization as well, is respect is a two-way thing. And I don't know, like you brought up an example with the march and the youngest throwing things at the elders and things like that. Now I don't know anything about that, so I can only.
So you never heard about that?
No, because I don't go to the marches.
No, not only on the march. I'm talking about in general. The general feeling.
In general. As I got some good in general.
In general, so I'm saying.
What's the examples where it's vice versa as well? Because don't forget, a lot of the elders think they can't learn nothing new, like they know everything already. And if a younger got to say anything, it's like it's just dismissed. Like, how long we been in the end of this country? Say me I do this for me in your barn. Like, listening, like, it don't mean you can't learn nothing new, So I learned something new from my son. My son is 10 and I can learn things new from him. You know what I'm saying? And that's like just over the phone. You know what I mean?
But that's
it's the circle of respect. Because just like every elder can say, well, you know what, these youths, them do not have no respect and But let's just say you're outside your house now. You're in your house, and there's a group of youths outside the yard, and they're just jamming, smoking, not causing no trouble, jamming, smoking, having a little competition, like who one little spitting and whatnot. Like how many people would actually go out there and just say, well, do you know what, can you move from the yard, please? You know what I'm saying? And how many people will go out there like they're a bad man or a bad woman? You know what I'm saying? And want to try to cuss out the youths.
But when did that happen? When
I'm asking you a question.
No, does that happen though?
Of course it happens.
Well, it never happened in my circle.
Well, I don't know about your circle, but
that's what I'm saying. But you're generalizing.
You need to know the circles. No, I'm giving you scenarios.
Yeah, but
I'm not generalizing. No, stop. Don't. No, keywords. Keywords.
We have to share this, brethren. You can't. We have to share this thing. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to make you twist up my words.
No, we're not twisting the words. I mean, we can have a discussion here. You know what I mean? So you got to allow me. It's no fear, bridge.
No, it's not a fear. It's just that I know how media can be and how people can twist certain things.
We're having
so it don't matter who the interview is. No, don't take it as a personal.
No, it's not. No, it's cool. I'm not taking it personal. Yeah, but I'm just showing you. It's a two-way road. Yeah.
My words are always construed in the right way and not kind of misconstrued and twisted up into something.
But don't be afraid to let anyone in, though.
Oh no, not at all. But I will say what I got to say.
Yeah, but we got to share that. You know what I mean? So you say what I say, then I say, then you say, and I go.
Oh no, definitely. But there's no cutting off other people.
No, I wouldn't cut you off. I would say I asked for interjection. See, but you go no straight away. Didn't want me to come in. You know what I mean?
I know, because I'm still finishing my little thing.
Okay, right. So once we got to understand.
Anyway, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, I don't see that. You see that happening. I mean, I've been lots of youths outside my yard, and I've been a place where lots of youths are hanging out. I've never said anything. No one said anything to them. But you got to remember this. Go on.
Like I said, it's a scenario. I asked a question. If this scenario is going on, how many people would and how many people wouldn't? You know what I'm saying?
You asked me how many people would.
There's how many people would cuss them to move, and how many people would ask them politely.
I think a lot would ask them politely.
No, I feel there's some that would ask them politely. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that everyone be like, "I'll move from my door and whatnot." But the thing is, what you got to know is that there's elders out there as big, and these are old people as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not the ones that are closer to their age or the ones that might be their dad's age. You know what I'm saying? It's the elders. You know what I'm saying? What age
you call the elders?
Elders is like just below
70.
grandma's age. Like either grandma's age. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandma's feisty.
We've got some young grandmas today.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've got some young grandmas. You know what I'm saying?
So what?
Grandma from
about
40,
50.
That's why you can't say. So don't ask me about ages then, about what age, about what part. So when I say grandma's age, I'm thinking old school. Like when I look at grandma, I'm 30 something. So I'm saying, wow, my generation, what kind of grandma age would be. You know what I'm saying?
So you say you're speaking for your generation
Yeah,
then?
I'm speaking for my generation. I'm saying,
Well, from 30. So we'll be looking at the standpoint of your 30-year-olds. So you're sure you're speaking for them?
No, I'm speaking for me, but I'm
Okay.
in that
Bracket, yeah.
of ages. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak for me. I don't speak for no one.
Yeah,
else.
all right, let me show you now, right? I'm growing up because I'm grown up, man. I was a young man too. One time I was your age. There's no difference, brethren.
Yeah.
And what I learned from my parents, one thing I did learn I mean, confrontation, I would never confront an adult older than me. It's one thing I don't do. This is one thing we've been taught. Have respect for adults. But the way you're saying it now is like, say, because we think we know everything. And to me, I would never come to that conclusion as a young man anyway.
No, I'm not saying
you know what I mean? Because they would know more than me. You understand what I mean? And if you go into Parliament are not run by children, or never run by teenagers. You know, because if that, imagine if you had a teenager running in Parliament, we'd be on skunk all day. There'd be no work. You know, you can imagine.
That's just disrespectful.
No,
to
no,
the
no,
youth, 'cause
no,
you're
no, no,
assuming
it's a joke.
every
It's a
teenager's
joke, bro.
smoking. No, but
It's a joke.
who's
It's
gonna
not
take that,
disrespect. No, I'm just saying.
No, it is a disrespect.
No,
Let's
because
say it was a vice versa.
but I could feel the same way when you said about the adult.
That's it.
We're going like we know everything. You know,
No.
You see what I mean?
No. But I gave an
You
example.
see? I'm giving an example too.
No, because not every youth smokes like that. But you
No,
guaranteed, guaranteed if you're having a conversation with an adult, you know, or an elder, and you're saying something that they don't like, or if you're having a conversation, and you could, whether it's be religion, politics, or something, down the line, the ignorance will kick in, and the age bracket will get into it. By somewhere or not, it will get into it. Hook or by crook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It will get there. So there's two different. To me, it's two kind of do different things because I've not seen an elder where eventually they don't take that route.
Well, it's normal. It's normal.
No, it's not normal. You shouldn't be like
why
that.
is it normal?
You should be more accepting.
Okay. Let me tell you. In our culture, as I said before, youths are not really cultured. They don't business with culture because they don't. Youths nowadays don't even business with culture and tradition. You see what I'm saying? So we've got someone else anyway that wants to have a thing. But before the lady comes in, I just want to say what I'm trying to show the young man is there's no structure in your thinking, structurally, traditionally, culturally, because the thing is, people say you can learn from babies, you can learn from, but that's not how cognitive function is. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to show, what I'm trying to, if you want to have a discussion, come in here, man. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like I'm talking to myself here. Yeah, listen, I'm trying to explain to you. You out there, bro? Come on. Yeah, but I'm talking to you, because we haven't finished our conversation, brethren. I'm answering your question. You're out there.
Oh, sorry,
you know what I mean?
See, I'm in so much demand, people. So please bear with me. We'll go off soon.
Okay, now what I'm trying to explain to you is this, that there's no tradition in thinking. Reason why I use that analogy about maybe I was a bit overboard, and if it offended anyone, I apologise. I'm big enough to do that. But what I should have said. I said to you, it's normal. You say it's not normal. Well,
it shouldn't be normal.
Well, why not? Because at the end of the day, it's the wise. If you lived for a long time, this is how we see it, right? You see, we've lived for a long time, and I'll take this call here.
Regurgitated. You know how many times I heard that? We've lived for a long time.
Okay, you're live on Genesis.
I was educated here.
Yeah, fine.
The same thing.
Yes.
Heru.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. You see, one of the things is, the youths of today, their ways of life is different from ours.
Yeah.
And you see, because our life is already gone through the door. Once you've gone over 50, mate, you ain't living what the youths are living. So everything's going to seem wild or far-fetched or whatever. But sometimes you can't really listen to the older generation. Because a lot of them talk shit. Yeah, seriously, a lot of the older generation talk shit.
So what are you saying then?
Sometimes you've got to listen to the younger generation. Even if it doesn't sound good to you, listen to what he's saying. Or listen to what she's saying. Because me personally, I'd rather listen to a younger person than an older person, because a lot of these older people, they want to tell you about things what they believe, not what they've done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to tell you, yeah, you should go back to Africa and live or whatever. He's not done it, but he's telling you that you should do it.
Yeah, but...
It's a dumb thing.
Okay, let me answer that, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, then. What I'm saying is this. It doesn't mean that we're going to... Life stops at 50 or stops and then nothing else after, and we just dry wood and we finish, you know. Otherwise, right, that's why do you think that in the Houses of Parliament, right, you don't have that age. You have to have an older age. You can't be like 15 and 16 and run in Parliament. You can take on politics, yes.
Your phone's low.
Huh?
You're low.
This what?
Turn up the phone or whatever.
Turn up the phone. Okay, yeah. Hold on, one sec. We were there. Yeah, keep talking. It's full up, you know. Oh, hold on. I can turn up the phone, punny. One sec.
Anyway,
yeah, keep talking.
It's always going to be the same, and it's never going to change. I don't learn from older people. I learn from younger people.
What? So when you say you learn from younger people, what do you learn from younger people? Have to use computer, yeah? That's not a problem, man. Of course.
It's a digital age now.
I know, yeah. But when you say you learn from young people, you don't learn life's road from young people, do you?
They say you're never too old to learn. You're never too young to teach.
Okay. Let's have one conversation going on. You can take on this next. You want to say something? Come say something.
Because I can't have these conversations with older people.
You can't?
They talk shit.
Okay, the phone's full up. Okay. All right, nice one.
Turn up the phone, man.
Okay, I'll turn. All right, cool. Yeah, so the phone's a bit low in here, isn't it? But yeah, his phone's. Did it volume on there?
No, it's not there. We have to turn up. We have to probably turn up through the levels.
Okay, because because you're on where's your which this? Cause we in your laptop thing, innit?
No, we're not in laptop no more.
No, but yeah, no, but I'm saying where that's plugged in. Which channel? Okay, and that's better then. There. Yeah. Okay. So we got Neveyah here. What she wants her opinion. Well, what was said, the last caller said. I was saying that you say you can learn from young people. Yes, of course you can learn. You can learn how to do computer. You learn all them things. But I'm talking about life's road and life's experience in terms of how to handle things. Because remember, look what's happened today. The young people are killing each other, brethren. So what can we learn from there? It's not 1 minute.
What can you teach?
Yeah, we teach how to handle properly without driving for a knife or a gun, brethren.
I think the main thing is one thing that needs to be done is why is there so much anger in the youth?
Yes.
And I think that needs to be addressed, because a lot of people just look into this is happening, and this, like, you're looking at the outcomes, but no one's looking at the reasons. You know what I'm saying? Well, and you can't make up a solution if you don't even know the proper reason yet.
Yeah, but why don't the youths tell us what's happening? Why are they angry?
We've
asked the question so many times.
Why can't the youths tell you?
Yeah, but
why can't the youths feel like they can go to their parents and talk to their parents about certain things? Why do they want to hide certain things from their parents?
It's not everyone. It's not every youth.
No, it's not everyone. It's the majority.
Right. No, well, I don't know
how you grew up, but how did you did you tell your mom everything?
Yes, I did.
What did you tell her?
I tell her what was happening to me.
Was it out to anything on the road?
Yes, of course. But no, I never been to jail. I never got.
I said, was it up to anything on the road?
Well, what normal children do.
What he's asking is, when you did wrong, did you tell your mum the wrong you done?
No, she never asked. So why did I tell her?
Okay, so she never asked, so you never tell her. Okay, so don't stand up there and be a hypocrite.
Yeah, I'm not. You're talking about one situation.
No. I'm talking about
one
in general.
situation.
It's not something. For you, it might be one situation and one time in your whole life you done something bad and you didn't tell your mum.
No.
Kudos to you. I rate you. You're a very good boy, Mr. Angel.
But we're talking about
respect.
We're talking.
Let me finish. But we're talking about hiding things from the parents. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to do something and you're talking about, why can't we talk to our parents?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't tell my mom when I lost my virginity.
No, what? All right, give me a chance to come in. All right,
give
me a chance. Give me a chance to interject. Yeah.
You're female, though.
Hold on. What I'm saying to you is,
Oh, me.
Hold on.
Yeah, you know what I'm
What I'm saying what I'm saying is, trying to say is this, yeah. When we're talking about, you said the youth are angry, brethren,
Yeah.
right? So
why did I have so much
yeah,
anger?
but they should be able to tell us, brethren. Or what they're doing then. If you're keeping it to themselves and going and killing each other, it's coming out of. It's not adults that are killing each other, brethren.
So anger comes from
So where's the
one
wisdom in
source.
that?
Anger comes
Yeah,
from
you could.
one
You'll ever
source.
go there. Yeah. Yeah, go on. There's no wisdom in that. So I don't see what if they're so clued up. Why they're killing each other?
Afternoon, everyone. I'm back in the house today, just for a short while. It's kind of a catch-22 with these two gentlemen. I have to say this because
Speaking to the mic.
I'm in between them in the sense of I'm the generation in between these two. Now, I don't believe that when they say, like Heru said, when you reach a certain age, you don't stop living. But I've seen with my own eyes people from the age of 50, even above, behaving worse than some of the younger generation. Yeah? And this is part of the problem is adults do not behave like adults. What is the saying? Nobody don't want to grow old. Yeah? But then, at the same time, what you're saying, it's right on us in a sense, but there is so much anger. But the anger is because when you look at the way that adults are acting, there's no respect. If you bring your child up, like, all right, you've got boy children, and you bring your boy child up like, you fight. Anybody hits you, you do this, you do this, you do that. You're teaching your child aggression. You're teaching your child violence. You're not teaching your child in a sense of, the responsibility of action. Do you understand? Conflict resolution. You see, with me and my boys.
Conflict resolution.
Yeah, you see, me and my boys. My youngest one is 10. And he got into an incident a few months ago at school, and it wasn't what I would call serious, but they looked on it as serious. Yeah, he didn't physically touch anybody, but because he was the quiet one, at 10 years old, they tried to say he was a gang leader. I don't know how you can lead a gang of 3 children. Yeah, but what it was, the other kids had put a skipping rope around his neck and pulled it. So his friends were not having it. Yeah, so my son stood back, and his friends done whatever they were doing. So at 10 years old, he got the blame for that. Yeah, and I had to sit down and explain to him. Right, no, they were seen as the innocent party because they were younger. See, the thing is, what I had to explain to my son is, all right, you have to understand that in life, not everybody's going to believe you, not everybody's going to understand you. Yeah, but you must know yourself. You know, you must be in control of yourself because he's a strong boy. So I'm teaching. He's not my only son. I've got 2 other sons. Yeah, the eldest son is 28, and they're not aggressive. They're not out there. They're not attacking nobody. When they get into situations, they're not dealing with it with violence. But that's because myself, as the appropriate adult, as their mother who loves them, I'm not going to put in their head about violence and gang. I tell my son, you know what? It takes a stronger person to walk alone than it does in a group. If you can't stand up on your own.
So why didn't they know that?
Why didn't they know that?
Yeah.
You have to teach them from young.
Oh, okay. So
it's what you educate them.
So who has to educate them? The young people or the adults?
To be quite honest, the way a lot of adults that I saw back in the day who behaved like what I would an appropriate adult, yeah, because you can't tell an adult how to be an adult. But if you see a lot of them now, I sit back and I think, you know what? I can't associate with you because what you're doing is wrong. Okay, let me give you a prime example.
Before you go there.
No, listen.
No, before you go there, we've got to clarify this point. We are actually talking about what you said.
Yeah.
That the adults, are not behaving. That's what you said earlier on.
Their behaviour is
right,
disgraceful.
hang on. Let me just take that point with issue with you because are we talking about, did you have in your own personal relationship, you had a rough, didn't you? Right. So you can't really.
I didn't have a rough.
No, but and I don't know if had a good. Your mum and dad still together?
No, they were separate from.
Right.
I remember.
So we're talking.
They were together. There was never one argument they had.
Talking to the mic. Go on. Yeah. Sorry, I'll bring it back in.
Separated from as long as I can remember, but there's only one argument and that I can actually remember. You know what I'm saying? That I see them have, and most of the time, every 2 weekends, I'm there at my dad's. You know what I'm saying? I've never been going through court, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, my mum and my dad had their arguments and things like that. But every 2 weekends, I will see my dad. Every time I'm in trouble, my mum will phone my dad, and my dad's on the phone telling me off because I got in trouble. And the threatening, don't let me phone your dad. The one threat,
don't
I'll
think
phone
that.
your dad, and that just sort me out one time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they were separate. They weren't together. So I'm pretty sure they hated each other's guts. But I never saw that. I wasn't exposed to that.
So you
Only
felt that,
once.
though, innit? You felt
Yeah,
that.
I felt it,
Yeah,
and
of
I seen
course.
it once.
'Cause I know it
but
must
I only
impact
seen it
on
on the
you.
day. I only felt it on the day that I seen it. You know what I'm
But
saying?
in your subconscious.
But apart from that, no. I wouldn't
I
have been
think,
none the
well,
wiser.
okay.
I wouldn't have been none the wiser.
You've got a very strong nature, very aggressive nature.
Yeah.
And you see, I'm totally opposite to you. I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it, and I'm calmer than you. So this is what I'm saying. It's a reflection of what we see. Do you understand? You took it in, and you
In your
observed
subconscious.
everything. But you were talking.
No.
No, but hang on.
No,
When
no,
you
no,
saw how
because
your
what,
parents-
what,
but what I
no,
mean
because
is-
you're saying that I saw it, I took it in and I observed it, but I only see one instance where there was beefing.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
But they weren't
Right.
together, though.
No, they weren't together.
Right.
But
So
what I'm
that's
saying
what-
is
that's got
I
nothing to
saw
do with it.
Yeah.
multiple occasions.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is you took it in and you thought about it, and you as a parent, you saw your parents work together as a unity. Even though they weren't together, they still worked. Because
Yeah.
you said mum called dad. Do
Yeah.
you understand? So they were still
Yes,
working.
yeah, they're
as
still.
a
I couldn't
unit.
pay them off
Right.
each other.
But the problem
That
is,
weren't happening.
a lot of the younger generation now, parents don't work together. It's like
No, it's-
they argue, they tell their kids about
Yeah, but
each
what age?
other.
What age parents are you talking? Because definitely
It's
not my
different
age.
ages.
No,
It's different
definitely not
ages.
mine.
Oh,
Let me
no,
tell you
believe
something.
me, I know people your
Stupidness
age.
knows no
Yeah.
age.
Yeah, but hang on.
Stupidness don't know
But what
age,
I
you know.
feel that usually this venom, not venom. Sorry, this feeling comes from usually from people who had a rough.
You know
upbringing.
what? You use this word
You
rough
know,
a lot.
not when I say rough.
A lot,
What I mean
but
is,
you know what it
where
is?
parents are not together.
Because you go up south.
No, because my parents were together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel the same way you feel
No, but it's not
about
about
adults.
No, but the
No
thing
way.
is, it's
You
not-
what? You
what
what?
do
I
you
don't
mean?
feel the same way about adults
How
as
do
you
I-
both of you
No,
How
feel.
do I
he
feel
feels
about
differently.
adults?
You just
How
said
do I feel
no,
about
but
adults?
from what you said about them, about there being some adults are acting worse than that.
Okay, but
Yeah,
that's
But-
but that's truth. That's some adults.
Yeah,
Do you
but
know when you
but
observe something?
that is a reason for the youth's behaviour.
No. It is the reason
No,
for
it
the
is,
youth.
but
behaviour.
it's-
You see?
You're
You
not
see? Are
understanding.
you saying it's the reason
Let me
for
say-
their behaviour?
Every reaction causes every action causes a
Okay.
reaction and
Yeah,
vice
everything.
versa.
Let's see if it-
And if adults, yeah, let me tell you something. You can have like this is what I don't understand. Like adults, you need to start taking responsibility and start taking accountability for your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and start trying to pass
Can't
the
be a
buck.
parent and a
You know what I'm saying? Like, please stop your rubbish. And that's exactly what
Yeah.
Mr. Say Nirvana,
Right, Neveyah,
Neveyah,
Miss.
Miss Neveyah,
Yeah.
not Miss. It's not Nivea. Neveyah.
No.
So I need to get bucks. I need to get bucks.
So you can't be talking to all the adults though.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
of course not.
Well, so you're
But
generalising.
you don't-
If
no,
you're
no,
not
no, you can
talking,
generalise 'cause
no,
you
but
talk
if you're
about
not talking about all the
Don't talk about
adults, no,
generalising.
hang on.
Because no. Do you know why? Do you know why you're a picker? And this is why.
No, but you're making sweeping
this,
statements,
no.
bro.
No.
That
This is
includes
why.
me
This is
as an
why I
adult.
go at you. This is why I went
Doesn't
at you
matter.
earlier.
Doesn't
This is
matter.
why. This is why I went at you earlier about twisting up people's words because I specifically said, and you even repeated after me, some adults.
Yeah.
So if I can say some,
So
why
why
are
you-
you now going to try and say that I
Because
pigeonholed it into everyone?
But hear what you just said.
See, this is why
You-
you're
no,
media.
hang on a minute.
Trump ain't got time for you.
Hang on, listen what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Verbal barrage ain't gonna help, bro. Anybody can have verbosity.
Yeah, come on, man. It's
Empty
good.
rhetoric makes no
It's good. It's
makes
good
no
for,
difference.
It's good for the
you know what I mean?
radios, man. Because I know
We're
someone
not,
else thinks
hold
the
on.
same thing.
We're not trying to tie words together here, brethren. We're talking about something that you're claiming that is the reason, the cause of the youth killing
Okay.
Yeah,
themselves.
this is one of the reasons.
Right, so rhetoric
Yeah,
ain't
but
going to
that's
go a
one
big
of
way.
the
One or all, because
No,
it's
you
not.
can't
It's
say
right.
all. You can't say all, but
Okay.
you're not listening.
Well, let's hear from the listeners then.
You're
right?
trying to pick things.
I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm not trying. I'm not trying. I'm trying
to
to.
what people are
No,
saying.
let's ask the listeners then. How many out there feel that, as you lot says, that they?
Getting personal now.
No.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
So let's hear from the callers because it's not about us in conversation. You know, everyone's opinions, right? Opinions are like arseholes. Everybody's got one. So we're going to go and talk. Let the listeners call in and let's hear the opinions from the listeners.
Okay.
If they feel that the reason for the spate of
Change in
killings, well, you know,
behaviour. Change in behaviour.
No,
You can't say the spate and killings because killings have always happened.
I know,
They're
we're
just
talking
more-
about
They're just more media sides now.
Right. But what's going on today? Then we put it down to the adults and their behaviour. So you can call in on numbers are 07404 967618. Let's hear from you, and that's 074 0436 7618. Let's have your opinion. Let's we can get a consensus on this. It's the adults that that are misbehaving, and then they need to take responsibility. Because I don't know, you see when people make sweeping statements like that, we got to take responsibility. So it looks like none of the adults are taking responsibility. That's where it comes over.
Bad people, no, you're not.
You know what I mean? So right,
the one
so
with bad people, no, you're not.
well,
and people that
so
are,
I can understand. Yeah, but I can understand the level of a
broken.
broken home. I mean, I can understand that level, and I can see because me myself, my first 2 children was that, but.
In a broken home, you know why? Because
Well, then
it's not children having children.
No, but if you've got responsibility, you're supposed to have both parents really responsibility because you had them together, you didn't have them separate. But I know what it's like to have a broken home, and let's see whether people will call in and let us know. Anyway, you can carry on what you're saying anyway.
Yeah, what I'll say, the thing is, when it comes to talking about parenting, when you're talking about parenting, it's not just your generation, it's my generation, his generation, the next generation. The thing is, children are having children, and this is part of the problem. When the younger generation are not, because parenting, you can't be taught how to parent. Do you understand? You see, when you grow, it's like a flower. You water it and it grows and it flourishes. If you don't look after it, it's going to shrivel up and die. So if you don't educate, obviously, some people are more with it than others. And if you don't educate the younger not just the younger generation, but just people in general, regardless of age. Because I've got friends that they do certain things and I have to step in and say, oh, hang on a minute. No, don't do that. And they're like, oh, no, but, it's my child. But no, hang on a minute. Instead of giving the child...
You're live on Genesis. Sorry, you're live.
Hello?
Yep, you're live on Genesis.
Oh, hi, I can barely hear you.
Really? What?
Speaking to me now.
What, the mic? You could hear me? Could you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound a bit better now, yeah.
Yeah, go on, fire.
Yes, I wanted to... Sorry?
You said fire, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to might be able to make a point. Yes, it's interesting that you're raising the issue of the situation with crime in the community and looking at potential causes, etc. And what I've been thinking is that yes, we need to identify the causes and try to understand them better. But what I think takes a priority now is how we can protect ourselves from these criminals in the community, because if we know that some of them are going to start grooming our good children into being the holders of guns, ammunition, knives, weaponry, etc., etc., or to actually use them to start doing drugs or whatever, and then instilling fear in them, or grooming them as to say, we will buy you this, or we will do this and do that for you, etc. if you help us. Your good child then gets led astray and taken into a life of crime.
Oh.
So what I'm saying is, yes, we hopefully one day we'll be able to find out the causes of crime and an increase if indeed there is one. But I mean, what I want to know is how we're going to protect our good children from the criminals.
Oh, so they're good children, yeah? Well, that's good.
Sorry?
I said there are good children. I'm glad we can say that. So we're not.
So let me just answer your question there, because I don't know what was anyway. So not a good response still, but yeah, I think this is where Most High comes in, and it's very important, because in a sense where you see the man them that are out there saying, you know what, I can get you this and I can get you that, and not you'll be set if you do this for me and and whatnot. Ain't no different from the devil.
I can't really hear what you're saying.
Well, probably.
Can you hear me now? Is that better for you, bruv? Yeah. All right. So my solution to that now, yeah. Well, my solution for that, and it really boils down to Most High, and it's installing Most High in the youths. Because you see that talk there, where you're talking about the criminals going to be going to the youths and saying, well, I can get you this and you can get that, and you're going to be looked after and sorted out and whatnot, and blah, blah, blah. That's no different from the devil, Lucifer, trying to tempt someone. You know what I'm saying? It's the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So all it is, right, have your don't be appealed to the money. You know what I'm saying? Everything going to come to you in your own time. You don't need to rush to go and get it. You're just on this earth. You're what? Been on this earth 13 years. Let's just say he's approaching a 13-year-old boy to get on the road. That boy's been on the earth 13 years. He's only been really in the earth for 1 year, because half of that was in school. You know what I'm saying? And even when he's left school, let's say he leaves school at 17, he's only really knows the world for let's say 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been, after that, just been in school. And school don't teach you nothing about the world, really and truly. It teaches you that stuff you need to know. No.
Oh, yeah.
No, well, I'm talking about things that pay your taxes, and I'm talking about living life. Because I've been thinking about trying to write a little course Like that gets people ready for when they actually leave home. Like how to sort out your rent, how to basic health and safety. You know what I'm saying? Like not even parental duties, because you don't want to feed them that too young to make them think they're a parent. That's like all the sex education from when they're so young. Why are you giving it to them and giving them that knowledge? They don't need that yet. Let the kids be kids. Now you got them worrying about, oh, my vagina and blah, blah, blah. Like, how's a 6-7-year-old talking about, oh, I don't like the way my vagina looks? What kind of bullshit is that?
Are you there, caller?
You know what I'm saying?
Are you there, caller?
Yes, I'm still here, but I mean, I must admit, some of the it's hard to hear what's being said, because it's like I don't know whether you're speaking on mic or off mic, or whether the mic's on at all. But I mean, it could be clearer so that so that we can hear.
It might be your phone, because we hear other people has not complained about that since we.
Thank you for your feedback, though.
Since we've turned it up, we've turned up a peg or two. So I don't know. You can't hear us at all then, or what?
No, I can hear you, but it just sounds like you're just muffling. It's like, I mean, the person who was just speaking, I mean, I'm sure he said some great things, but it just sounded really unclear, like he wasn't even speaking on the microphone, like he was just speaking like you speak to somebody on the street, but you can't really hear what the person's saying. So that's not going to work for radio, is it? Because you're supposed to speak into the mic.
Yeah, well, he's speaking into the mic, but I don't know what. It might be a little technical fault we got here, really. I don't know, but you have to try.
And even there, like you just said there, it just sounded very low.
No, thank you, because you're holding up the line over a technical issue. So thank you for that. If you can't hear us, we're sorry about that. Have to try the best you can to turn up your levels. We're going to sort out what we can sort out now, and we have to take it from there.
Yeah.
But we can't keep on regurgitating.
Have you finished your point? Would you like to conclude on your point? Then we try and sort this out.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I haven't really had a real answer. I mean, I know the brother said about we need to start living by the laws of the Creator, which is he's right, because I'm a Ma'atist myself. So I mean, I believe in following the 42 principles of Ma'at, and I believe that if we were doing that and we followed those principles collectively, especially those of us who have been our ancestors were the ones who were kidnapped from Africa and brought over here 500 years ago. I believe that us as their descendants, we've totally lost our programming, our direction. We haven't got a code to live by apart from Negroism. And I believe that in order for us to stop us from being Negroes, thinking and acting like Negroes, we need to start incorporating Ma'at again into our life, and I know that that's going to save us. But going back to my main point is that how are we going to protect our good children from those criminals who are going to, just as I say, groom them? Yes, the brother was right. You know, the young people need to understand the value of money or material things. But up until they reach that age to understand that, what are we going to do to protect our good children from them?
So you want to answer? You're asking the question: what we're going to do to protect our good children, right?
From the criminals. From the criminals.
Okay, sister, want to comment on there?
I think that's when it comes to parenting again. You have to educate your child. The reason why I'm saying this, I'll give you a prime example. One of my sons, he's 19.
Can you hear? Go on.
I can't hear her.
Go on.
What is yours? Yeah. Let me give you a prime example. I have a son who's 19 years old. Yeah, I personally think it goes down to parenting, because from a young age I've always installed in him, if people ask you this and people tell you this, like, this is what you do. You know, obviously when you get into that situation, only you will know how you deal with it. So he went to college, and when he went to college, he came home and he said, "Mum, you're never going to believe it." I said, "What?" He said, "You know, somebody asked me to sell stuff for them." So I said, "What do you mean stuff?" He said, "They asked me if I'd sell weed for them." So I said, "And what did you say?" He said, "I told them, don't be silly. Like, no, I don't need to do that. Like, I want to work. Yeah, I want to make my own money." Now, if I hadn't educated my son in growing up, in life, in general, and he's not my only son, his reaction could have been different. I see parents smoking weed with their kids. I see parents fighting side by side with their kids. Example, do you remember when we had the riots? I was walking and I was observing some of the parents, and someone said something to me, and I said, "I can tell you exactly where every single one of my children is. The only one who wasn't home was my eldest son, and he was at work." And he phoned me and he said, "Mum, what's going on?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I'm getting phone calls left, right and centre. Come, let's go get some free stuff. He, you know what he said to me? "Mum, them people are crazy. I got too much to lose. I got my job and I got my family. But that's because it's the morals you install in your children, yeah, from young to old.
Yes.
I believe you bend the rod from when they're young. Obviously, there are some children that will get caught up in the bad situation because obviously the problem is a lot of parents are not open with their children. You see, for me, my oldest son, he told me everything he done, good and bad. Good and bad. Yeah, and his friends used to say, oh, he's your favourite, he's your favourite. I said, no. Because if your child can't come and talk to you and tell you anything, then who are they going to go and tell? Their friends. I would rather my son come and told me the bad and the good, and I knew where he was and what he was doing. So when somebody knocks on my door, i.e. police or anything, I can say 100% my son would not do that. Do you understand? And I can stand side by side, and my daughters as well. The thing is, it's not just as their younger generation. The reason why I say this is one of my children was a very quiet girl. She's never been a troublemaker or nothing like that. But she was very quiet, very happy-go-lucky. You see, once she became an adult now, obviously you're not in control of who your children are around. So she's more, what I would call, as an older generation, I don't know how they'd say it now, but I would say she's a bit rowdy. Do you understand? But she still has her respect levels. You see little kids spitting after their parents and their parents are laughing. Little kids swearing. I was watching a video on YouTube, a little kid telling their grandmother about, don't you tell me nothing. Little girl's wagging her finger, don't you tell me nothing, Nana. I can do what I want. I want my mobile phone. I got to text my family. What mobile phone? At 4 years old, you can just about read and write, let alone text. Do you understand? So the things that people are laughing at and seeing as funny, they're not realising when the future comes, this is what you're producing. We as parents, and I claim myself, that we as parents, when we parent our children, we have to think about the future. Now the generation is different. So things our children, in the sense of what you were saying about you're not happy with young children learning about body parts, but it's necessity. Do you know why it's necessity? Because I know of an 8-year-old child. Listen to me, listen. I know of an 8-year-old child, who has interfered with younger children. Now, if that younger child was not made aware of body parts, that child couldn't go to their parent and say, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand?
And with that, this might sound better. This might sound a lot better still.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yeah, so I agree with what the sister's saying, but I mean, it's
yeah, because
yes, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry about that. Because I just wanted to add on to something that what sister was saying, because also we were talking about protecting your kids from the criminals, from trying to lure them into things like that. Sometimes it's not just the criminals that's trying to lure them into it. There's kids. And sometimes it could be family, very true, but sometimes it could be the kids going out there and seeking that. For the simple fact is, they need money to go and do what stuff that they want to do, to whether they go to buy sweets, whether to go and fast and show off with their friends or whatever, And like, so I can speak from like even a personal experience. Like I went and got a paper round. Like you think I could get a pair of Nikes? Like I got up, like I was getting bullied at school. Yeah, that's why I had so much fights in school. Like, cause I'm wearing Seeker and Ascot. Yeah, you think my mum will buy me my Nikes or a pair of Rockports when I'm in year 7? Like everyone's going around with Rockports and Nikes, and I got I got a fight for my name, innit? Like you can't take the piss out of, man. You know what I mean? Oh, so I can't take the mick out of, man. Like So with that now, I went and got a little paper round. Lied about my age, got a little paper round at 14. You know what I'm saying? On that little paper round, I'm doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Had a little cover on my paper round. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing other certain things early in the morning.
Could I interject, please?
Yeah, come in.
So like there's also you have to give your kids, you know what I'm saying, it's not just hiding them from like criminals and the money, but you also have to give them like maybe an allowance so they don't feel that they have to go out to do stuff to get money to buy things that they want.
Okay, let's let the caller come in. Let the caller come in. Let the caller come in, caller.
Yeah, so ultimately, yes, what both people, the brother and the sister have said, yes, I agree with what they're saying, because the long-term solution is really to make sure that we rear our children with excellent principles and morals and ethics. That's the long-term solution. In actual fact, that's the only solution, because that's the thing that's going to truly protect them.
Yeah.
But up until that time comes, what I'm saying is that we need to really start thinking about how we're going to protect our good children from them criminals out there. Yes, long-term solution, or the real solution is raise them with proper ethics and morals, and I'm pushing the 42 laws of the Act as the basis, as the foundation for those ethics and principles.
Okay.
But up until, we get a good number of people doing that, how are we going to protect our good children from being groomed and have fear instilled in them by criminals, forcing them to do things?
Yeah, but you tend to forget that there are other bodies of discipline out there, like Islam, Christianity, that do all that moral stuff. Not only the 42 laws of Mayat, but, so the people are already disciplining their children. And we've got to remember, though, it's not every child. Maybe we're talking about the minority here, right? You know what I mean?
But, how many other people are speaking? Because I can hear somebody else speaking alongside you.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, so it's like if it's not every, as I said to you, it's not every child, right? So you got to distinguish. There's already models out there for discipline, like Islam. There's Christianity. There's all other living secret societies. So unless we can find statistically, not just out of our own imagination, how we feel, just our locality, before we can make sweeping statements like, you know what I mean? So even the 11 laws of Ma'at, they're just another body. There's quite a few bodies out there that are saying that they can discipline our children. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you can't discipline your children,
right?
So the people that are bad, as you say, they're bad. I reckon there's good and bad throughout the world. There's good and bad. In any societies you go, they're going to be good. There's going to be bad, right? So
yeah, but I'm making it clear, those criminals in our community. Yes, I'm saying, what are we going to do to protect the good children from the criminals?
I say
I'm not
bring
talking
back
about,
the national
the
service.
bad people in the
Bring back
Chinese
national
community or the
service.
bad people in the Indian community. I'm talking about us.
there's bad. Yeah, but hear what I'm saying. There's good and bad in everyone. So and
I know that.
we ain't doing too bad. I don't think we're doing that bad, to be honest with you.
But how do you know who the criminals are? You don't.
Yeah, because the other day I saw a clip about a young man grooming a young man grooming, telling it was a white guy as well, saying, "I'm their daddy now." You got me more than 30. It was on YouTube. A white guy saying, "They don't want to talk to you. They come listen to man give them their their dues. I buy their shoes. They got to sell my things. And you see if they don't bring back my things." And he opened his waist and showed a pistol. It's a young man, 30-year-old, you white you.
That's not
You know what I mean?
30 years old.
Well,
That's a man.
and the man said, and then, so what he's saying, he gives them their peas, he gives them their shoes,
And they've got to earn it.
and they got to earn. And he said, "Don't come back with these things." He just show him, his tool.
But that's
So it's a young man. So if you're going to leave things in, that's what I was saying to you. As far as it goes, the society also has to play a part as well. The society allows certain things to come in.
Yep.
Right? They undermine parents' authority
too much.
by saying you can't discipline your children.
Oh, you can.
Right? Yeah,
degree.
yeah, but to a degree.
Yeah, but that's been misunderstood as far as I'm concerned by many of our people. I think a lot of our people are basically saying, right, well, now I can't chastise my child. They can now run wild in the street. And I know with a lot of our Negro mentality, the Negro mindset that a lot of our people have, they'll basically just say, right, okay, well, I can't do anything to lead them to it. The child becomes crazy or becomes mad, and then as a result of that, they'll say, well, it's not my fault because the society has stopped me from doing it. But the reality of that is that when it comes down to disciplining your child, if you're going to discipline your child and leave lash marks, welt marks, scars, etc., that's not discipline. That is abuse.
But
So
it didn't
I'm
do us
against
no
that.
harm, though. It didn't do us no harm. The thing is, yeah, this is the problem with where the government have stepped in and given children too much rights. Because when I was a child, you think I could call the police on my mum? Couldn't call the police on my mum. Then the police would laugh at me. Do you understand? Children can divorce. No, hang on. Children can divorce their parents. Divorce their parents. So what are you teaching? What is the government teaching their children? Allowing them to divorce their parents. Call the police on their parents. Let me give you a prime example. Yeah, I've got a friend who's got kids, and I don't care. Obviously, they know who I am. They
Was
know
she
my
a goat?
voice. No, she wasn't a goat. You're very, very
kids.
funny. Okay, she has children. May I stand corrected?
Excuse me,
And-
could I just say something, please?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
of course.
Okay, because I'm going to come offline now.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting conversation. But you know, just some advice. Please try to get the technical side of the show sorted out, because, like, you know, it's very hard to hear some of the presenters sometimes. You know, there's
You know, it could be the works going on above.
if you can just try and sort it out, please.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll do it.
All right, thank you.
Respect
Bye-bye.
all the time. But as you were saying.
Yeah, there was yeah, and her child was being really naughty in Lewisham Shopping Centre, and she gave the child a slap. And you know what happened? Her picture was put up, and they were looking for the woman. They said that she hit her child, and they're looking for her because it's child abuse. So it's a catch-22. So when people turn around and say, "Oh, it's not that," people have got it wrong. We ain't got it wrong. I know the full well, if I smack my child and a policeman sees that, I'm going to get arrested. Because if I swear at you, I'm getting arrested. Do you understand? And the thing is, the law, it's there to help them, but the problem is, I don't think they thought about it before they set it in play.
You're live on Genesis.
Yeah, hi, Shabazz.
Shabazz.
The brother that spoke earlier,
Yeah.
this minute,
Yeah.
had some very good points, the last points he was making.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
The reason
brother.
I made the call is just my shock and dismay. Earlier, your guest said, I'm remembering now, my mind's gone. She said, yes, that you can't teach someone to be a parent. You can't teach it. Now, that's the other brother who started the show.
Mm-hmm.
He touched on that, which was the extended family. Because when the daughter has a baby, she has her mother and her grandmother. That's what's helping the child to get that knowledge to raise their child. Obviously, she has a man. And his side of the family also. She's a single parent, and quite clearly it will be just one side. But what we have in 2018, which I don't think you guys are caught up to date with, which Dennis was trying to point out, he didn't get too much detail, but it's 2018 now. We have children having children.
That's what
So when you have that format, what more can that child pass on to what it already knows already? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of excuses I always hear, and as the brother used his term, this Negro mentality about smacking your child. You have a new fresh-born baby. I would say seconds old, minutes old, 2 years old, 3 years old. When does that child become unruly? What leeway have you given it to the point of when you say it's unruly?
Thank
you
you.
expect a child to be born, and then when it's 16, it's done its grades, it's A at college, at school, it's got manners for and respect for everyone, and you haven't interacted. All you've done is just cook the breakfast, cook the dinner, and make sure he's gone to bed. You haven't taught him nothing. You know, the responsibility we always take out of our own hands, and we know damn well what mistakes we make inside the home for that child to go out and, as brother stated, just come off the phone, keep the good child away from the bad child. It's very unfair sometimes, these discussions, when they do come up on Black Radio, that the people discussing it should be a lot more learned, if not let people in better circumstance of knowledge and detail.
Well, not really necessarily. I mean, you know, yeah, but that's a bit much to say, because we are made up not of all technicians and politicians, are we? We are made up of lay people. So, you know, you don't need to go and have a PhD on how to bring children.
Smack it, first and foremost, you don't smack a child with welts and swellings and say, oh, well, it never did us any harm. You know,
well, hang on.
Parents aren't
Yeah, but hang on. But I got that. So you've never been.
Okay.
Oh, well, 1 minute. You've never been
something to brag about, because you're in a more greater mindset now as an adult. That if you see a child, look, I was at my friend's home the other day. Yeah, his 3-year-old son was playing up and getting all angry and throwing everything around. I just came in. I saw him. I said, I won't say his name, but I said, hey, come here. I picked him up, put his hand over my shoulder and just rocking him. And he quieted down and he stopped crying. And the thing is, there's no point arguing with a child, and it's already that child is in a temper. Because, you know, iron and iron can't bend iron, yeah? One has to take the bottom. It has to be, you're an adult. You're in a more clearer understanding of mind to be able to know how to use psychology, so to speak. I mean, let me give you, it's an animal program, but watch The Dog Whisperer.
Yeah.
Yeah? And that will probably give you an insight, because the Hispanic gentleman that does the show, he uses the same psychology as a parent would in order to train dogs. Now, I'm not at all by any means referring to our children as dogs or animals.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, look.
But I said he's using the same psychology.
No, because don't forget, with a dog and a child, right? A dog hasn't got the
I said I'm not using
I know,
the
but
same,
but I know, but what I'm saying to you, if you use that analogy, right? I want to.
Brother, please.
No, but I want to answer you. I need to answer you that, just in case people might think that's good. You told me to go and watch him. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you that a dog instinctively doesn't have a choice. It hasn't got a will.
And that's why he's no.
But a child has got a choice.
Using the psychology to train the dog.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying we need to train our children or you know.
But we have a choice. Children have a choice. Dog don't have a choice.
No, but I kind of understand where it's coming from. Still, it's in the case of the same way that you're training a dog. When you want a dog to do a command, like you're repeating the command, and then when he does something well, you're giving him a treat. You know what I'm saying? No. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to explain something that I thought that I got across. So, like, when you're training the dog, you give the command to the dog. He does it. You give him a treat. You give him a reward. You know what I'm saying? Same kind of psychology with the child. You know what I'm saying? If you're teaching him something and he's doing it and he's doing it right, like, well done, son. Well done. Good boy. It's that sense of reward. So it's not like the same. Are you giving them dog treats? It's that the psychology of the sense of command, reward. You know what I'm saying? And learning.
What I would say,
That's
what I would ask,
from it. Yeah, go on.
If you go on YouTube or you get to watch it on television, at least watch one episode of that show, and you'll understand the point I'm trying to make.
I watch it all the time.
He's so clued up. He's so clued up in terms of using the human skills to use it to train animals, which in this case being the dog whisperer. You know, and he's made a ton of money out of it. Now, I'm not referring to the financial point of us, but to him, because he's doing something very clever. And by all means, but you know, do watch one episode of that.
I don't. If you don't believe in it, yeah, but you're telling us to watch it, so obviously you do feel it's got relevance to us. I don't really.
The show, I just going on by your analysis of what you said.
When a statement gets made to say you can't teach a parent how to parent a child, you can't teach a mother how to, you know, that's like, wow, what is being said here?
She'll answer that.
Can I just
made this point earlier when he was before you came in, Heru?
Yeah, but if you listen to what I said, sir.
Go on.
If you listen to what I said, I didn't say you can't teach a parent. I said we are not taught.
If you could come to the microphone, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, what I said was, you can't teach somebody to be a parent. You can't teach somebody to be a parent. It's something we learn. It's something which is installed in you, what you observe, what you see. Because like a flower, you water it will grow and it will blemish. But if you don't water it, it will dry and shrivel up. I didn't say you didn't. You got what I said differently. But I watched the dog.
I think you've made the point I was trying to make in order to as to why I made the call, because that is the whole point of having an extended family. You know, how the babies to be stretched. You know, with a girl child, there's certain things the grandmother would pass down, which I won't say on there. What in order to let the mother know how to look after her until she reaches a certain age and to pass that on. There's these little tricks and, you know, things that we know that they pass down to the child, yeah, to let her know how to how to look after the baby when they're not there.
Yeah.
And obviously the breastfeeding aspect as well, because a lot of our mothers nowadays are using powdered milk, which that's got all kind of stuff in. You know, there's other formats as to why some of these children are unruly. I inject the vaccination, the powdered milk, you know, the food. I mean, my friend, he goes and he buys fruits and vegetables and he blends it down. He doesn't buy baby food. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
All these little things, little crannies that you put into your baby's body, that it will help it grow, let it develop naturally as it ought to, because natural food is giving it the natural growth the baby already has. You give the baby unnatural food and all these injections you're packing it up with. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. Sorry to interject there. Have you ever been smacked before when you was a young child? Have you ever been hit by your parents? I don't know use the word hit, but smacked.
We always call out our children as scapegoats for the problems of
the but I'm asking a question.
There's not enough protection.
Yeah, but I'm asking a question. Have you ever been smacked?
Have I ever been smacked?
By your
Yes,
parent?
but I would never say that it never hurt me and do it to your child, as what was stated earlier.
Right. Have you ever smacked your children? You got children, I take it, yes?
No.
Oh. Okay, fine. Okay.
But I do have nephews and nieces, and a couple of my friends have children.
I would.
And they've never smacked their children. As
Well-
I stated to you earlier, my friend was having a little bing bong with his child because he got a bit,
And I've already told them.
Did you agree?
confused with everything.
So you're upset with the smacking that you got, right? Did you
Look,
feel away?
Look, we protect our children, and we give as much care and concern in terms of how they're raised, instead of, as the brother stated, this niggerish mentality. We need to come out of that. It's a new age, a different group every generation, and we can't be passing down the old waste every.
But there's
time
no
and
such thing as a
expecting
new
it
age,
to
though.
work.
There is.
Where?
In
Where?
this day and time,
There
it's
is.
not
Same
going
old
to
age.
work
No,
because
it's
the
not.
world
Do you know
has
why?
changed.
New age of
Mindset
Aquarius.
Everything now.
Nothing new
People
under
don't
the sun.
think as they do
No, do you know
100
why I
years
think
ago
that
as they
is?
do now.
Okay,
50
cool.
years
Yeah.
ago as they do now.
Yeah, but okay, we agree to disagree because I don't believe in this new age thing. It's the same old, same old.
It's nothing, brother. I didn't use any of these connotations.
No, new. You said
What I
new.
said.
You said new generation. I don't do what. New what?
New thought.
New what? But use the term new. There's nothing new
Okay.
under the sun, Brethren.
Yeah, of course, Bitcoin.
Well, when I
Bitcoin's new.
use the term new, I mean in a sense,
Still a coin.
it's a different world we're in
No, it's
as it
not. It's a
was
digital
50 years
currency.
ago, or
Digital
100
coin.
years ago.
Yeah.
And,
Bitcoin, it's not physical.
Yeah.
We didn't have the mobile phone 50 years ago. You understand?
You're talking
so
about
now
technology.
we have the mobile
Yeah,
phone. If
okay.
a child has one, why are you kicking
know
up a
what
stink?
technology
He has
is
a
and
mobile
it's
phone. Big deal.
Okay, thank you for the call. I'm gonna get someone else in. Thank you for that interjection. Enough respect, Brother Shabazz. Yes, right. You're in tune to the People's Talk Show and Genesis Radio Heru alongside Sister
Neveyah.
and Brother.
Rizzy Black.
Okay, and we'll give that number one more time. Number is 07404367618, and I repeat 0704 one more time 070404367618. That's 074 0436 7618.
And just in case you didn't get that, people, this is for the younger generation. You didn't understand what you were saying. It's 07404367618. That's 07404367618.
I heard you having a discussion there while the discussion was going on. So I told the whole world about what you said about smacking the children, and you said you would.
What? Oh yeah. Oh, they was talking about because we were talking about he's had nephews and nieces,
But
and
I heard that you said you would.
Of course, I'll slap my nephew or my niece. Are you mad? If
You
you're
haven't
being-
got children, no?
I have got kids.
Oh, you would just
I've got
slap
a
him?
son.
Would you slap him?
Would I slap him if he's being rude and unruly? If he's not listening,
So why would you
I'll
slap
give
him?
him a slap.
Is
If he's
that
being
discipline?
unruly
So
and
it's a
rude.
kind of discipline, right?
yes, there's a lesson
Okay.
to it. You're not
Okay.
listening.
I know, but the people say it's not. Like the brother said, you can't discipline children with slapping.
Of course you can.
You're live on Genesis.
You can't be leaving marks and you can't be leaving bruises and rails. You can't be marking up the
I
skin.
think vote for Dwayne Brooks. For next year, they should vote for Dwayne Brooks. I'm gone. Peace. I'm out.
Respect, brother.
Okay, thank you.
Bless. Thank you
Enough
very
respect.
much.
We've got
Don't
next
know.
caller. Right, enough respect.
Well, probably Danny.
Go ahead, caller. Yeah, caller, you there? Oh,
Hello?
yeah, you're there.
Yeah?
Yeah, fire.
I mean, it's really irritating when the brother's talking and you're talking over him.
Who's talking over him?
But all in the studio, very irritating, you know? He's talking, you're talking over him.
No one's talking over him, brethren.
Listen to the people there, man. It's a people station, man. Let the people them talk.
Yeah. Well, I don't see we were talking over him.
Okay?
Yeah, okay, fine.
No, respect, brother.
Point
Thank
taken.
You, thank you very
Right,
much, man.
enough respect.
Respect.
Okay, you're in tune
Enough
to
love, enough
Genesis Radio, and it's the People's Talk Show. And thing about it,
I think this mic is picking up more when you're away from it, because if they can hear the conversation when we're away,
the mic is
and they
cool.
can't hear when we're
Yeah.
close.
it's cool. But anyway, so we're talking about. You know why I wanted to talk about that the youth and why does a lot of fights happen around chicken shops? You know what I mean?
That's where the food is, fam. Man, like you're gonna find fights at every watering hole. Look at nature, innit?
No, I'm trying to show
You're
you.
gonna find fights at the watering hole. Because that's where the food is.
It could also do with the food because we haven't touched on yet why the young people see when they get in conflict, they reach for their guns and their things and to their own people, brethren.
Yeah, because they're
What?
not strong enough to fight how we would fight back in the day.
Well, it's not a case of that they're not strong enough.
No.
What I believe it is, is that there's a lot of everyone's walking around with, well, it got to a point where, because there was so much advertisement in films and everyone started walking around with things. But don't forget, once in the days, it was just shanks. Like, we grew up in a stage where it was just shanks. You have a brawling and rocking, or you might get a shanked. You know what I'm saying? 34. I'm 34. You know what I'm saying? So, them kind of ways there. You know what I'm saying? Or it's a rocking thing. And then as things progress, it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, but
there's more people rolling around with shanks. And then because people don't want to, it all starts from fear. This is the way I see it. And this is why a man that roll around with tools are pussies, innit? Yeah, get at me if you don't think so, innit? But fucking, like, if you walk around with tools, no, it's not on a big man.
Swearing and on Ting the Virgin. Okay, go on,
behave yourself, man. Stop. Listen to the people. Stop talking over me, fam. Shut up, man. Innit? Stop talking over me. Stop. I'm talking, innit? Like, stop.
You don't need to go that far, Virgin.
What, bruv? It's all fun, man.
Uncontrollable,
Don't get.
I'm saying to people
Don't get
because
emotional.
it's the young people
Don't get
listening,
emotional,
brethren.
but we've been through this already. This is my first time doing the people show.
Well, that's why
my show is Wednesday 7 to 9, and I do my thing.
That's what I'm
You know
trying
what I'm
to show
saying?
you.
I'll talk how I
First
talk.
time.
So I told you already
You're
that I
live
might
on-
slip up. So
you're
if I
live.
do slip up,
You're
don't come
live.
at me with that
You're live.
rubbish.
You're live, man.
Don't do it.
Live, man. You're live.
Yes, caller.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Yes. Fine.
Good afternoon.
You go on.
Have you got an off-air number?
Off your number. No, we've got a text line number if you want to text in.
Can we phone on that one as well?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want
Okay. Well, what is it?
07931 27.
Hold on. 07931
Yeah. 27
27.
62.
Sorry, 52.
No, 62.
62.
And 32.
32.
Yeah, 32.
22.
No, 32. That's 079.
32.
Yeah, 07931 27 62 and 32.
Right, so that's 07931
Yeah.
276
Yeah.
232.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, good. Cheers.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so and the number to ring again is 07404 367618. I'm taking the calls, and also if you want to text in on the number just spoken. Yeah, so we're discussing about the young folks, and I was trying to get to the point why, if you've got a conflict and you feel that someone's done you something or taken whatever, and then you think you got to end their life for it all depends what they've done to you. They might have done something bad to your family. I can understand that, and you might want to decide, say, well, that's how you're going to handle it. You want to take them out, but I want to hear from some of the young people out there to say, why is this? Because we know why they join gangs, and they've got this we call it trap house as well, where they've got some of the gang members in there that put young people in there because they ain't getting any dole money. I think society really got to take responsibility as well, because when you leave school and there's no work for you, you're going to have to sign on, or it's easy talking about go and start your own business. Fine, but there is I know there's not much opportunity out there for young folks at the moment. They can't see a future, and I think that's really one of the reasons why they might feel there's no future, and they might just want to just live fast, die young. That's what according to one of the rappers, and they have to. I can understand that. I mean, really, because when I was young, I had opportunities for apprenticeship and all that. And but you can't get no dole now until you're 8, 6.
No, you've got to stay in school until you're 18.
18.
But you're allowed to work provided you're in school part-time. If you're not in work part-time, if you're not in school part-time, you can't work. Once you're 18, then you can just leave altogether.
Really?
Yeah, it's really hard for the.
Yeah.
We're below a certain age. The thing as well is when you have the younger generation, when they have children, they can't. They can't get the you can apply for income support and child benefit. If you're below a certain age, they can't get it for themselves. The parent has to claim it for them. Then it goes to the parent, and the parent's supposed to give it to the child.
You're live on Genesis. Sorry, you're live on Genesis.
Yeah, yes,
Genesis.
Yeah.
Well, I can hardly hear you still on this mic still, you know.
Yeah?
I mean, I know it's
Don't know
clear.
what's
I
going
know
on.
it's clear when you're listening on the radio,
Yeah.
but like this actual conversation through the phone, you know what I'm saying? I can barely hear you.
Oh,
still,
through the
but,
phone. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
See.
But yeah, there's truth in what everybody is saying in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So you know, for me, yeah, I heard the young lady say about instilling things into the youths and morals and all of them kind of things. What happens to youths not interested in when they go? You see, your youth could be one way inside the house, yeah. And when them go, them is a different you.
Thank you.
You
That's what I'm
understand?
saying.
Yeah? And that's how it goes. You understand? Now, if your youth goes out on the road and does certain things or comes in, you've got that relationship. You understand? Where they just come in and have certain conversation with you. That's great. You understand? Some youths can't come in and tell their parents certain things because they know their parents will tell them that it's foolishness and they got raised better than that and rare. You understand what I'm saying? But you see, a thing with it coming like with we as a people, you know. Yeah, pride is a thing we're in a whole heap of problem. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, pride. Yeah, like well, for we're with pride. Yeah, even like the problem sometimes, yeah, with the big and the young. Yeah, the big people and the so-called elderly people is like they don't want to grow up, they don't want to move upstairs. You understand? Yeah, there's like everybody's getting younger now, going gym and fit and all these things in competition. You understand? So for me, some of the problem is that the elders then think let's move upstairs or move out. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and but what they're doing, enough of them is just occupying the spaces where the youths then that are coming up, young people that's coming up. Yeah, it's their time, it's their space. You understand? Instead of them got to be competing against or with each other, they're competing with some old granddads and grandmas. All those guys that see there, yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Yeah, and that's on every level, my brother. You understand, right? This is what I see. There's not enough going upstairs for the big people then. It's like the world that we get, you know what I'm saying? Once a month, twice a child type of thing, where they come in like the older.
So cool. So you say that we failed, right? We're saying we failed, yeah?
Some people, I think some.
Is that what you're saying? You're saying that adults have failed?
Yeah, because you're staying in the game
I'm
for
not
too
saying
long.
that adults have failed. The youth them has failed as well. Come and notice too, you know. Like you want to drop it on the adult them. Some of these know better. You understand? But pride again. This is right about the pride thing. I'll give you an example. You understand? Yeah. Some of the people who you don't know who say, you know what, swearing in that. Some of the people talk show. I see him that.
For real.
You understand? Right? It's not when you swear up a couple of times. On other occasions it might be alright, but on a Heru's occasion it's not alright. So he's checking you about it. You see, you talked about the anger, and the youth them's got this anger and why they're so angry, and you've displayed it a couple of times, just in him even saying to you whatever he's saying to you, like this last example.
Well, the reason why I went in on Heru about that, the reason, sorry about that, let me interject you right there, because the reason I went in on Heru about...
I haven't finished my point. He just checked you about it. You blew up in the thing. And don't come tell me, it's my first time and this is how I find the youth. Don't come tell me that, don't come with that rubbish. You understand what I'm saying to you? And we can hear the energy and you hold it down a little bit to call where you're at. But this is the level of anger.
So I've heard your case now, because I respect your opinion, and I'd like to say that you are wrong, because you might have heard it as aggression and anger, but I don't know if anyone actually felt any anger in the studio. I found it funny. You know what I'm saying? No one ever felt no anger. But let me just put some context into why I went in. Let me put some context into why I went in onto Heru like that earlier on when I did, because I've already explained to Heru that when I come down here, young sir, when I came down here, it was for a cover. Yeah, now I've been called short notice to cover. All right, now I have my show, and I have my show, and I do how I do. Okay, sir, listen. So, and I do what I do. All right, I'm saying. So, and I would explain to you. You told me about the swearing before. You know what I'm saying? I will try and turn it down. Don't get it twisted. But this is how I speak. This is me. This is how I talk. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a mother, anyone. Because swearing isn't that. As long as I'm not cussing no blood clot or nothing like that over the word, then it's fine. But to say fuck, all fuck means is fornication under consent of the king. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
it's an acronym.
no,
So
not in my household.
you know what I'm saying? So it's there's certain things. It depends on your knowledge set. That's when I see certain words. And I'm saying, but for the sake of the station, yeah, I said I'm gonna tone it down, and I will try to tone it down. So, but for him to come at me like that when I made a little slip up, for him coming at me like that on the stage, on the live air, you know what I'm saying? No, you was wrong, brother, because before you done it on a slide, on a thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when off, you're like, well, come, I go, oh, do you know what? My bad. You know what I'm saying? It is my how I do it and whatnot, but you know what I'm saying? I'll try and take note. You know what I'm saying? So for you to come at me like that so hard on the air when I done a little slip up, I saw that I was wrong. So I thought, no, I'm a defender.
Do you see what's happened here?
Go on.
The gentleman said you came across as aggressive.
Yeah.
But you felt that he was coming. You felt that he was coming at.
Yeah, because I don't know little swear word.
No, but listen.
We had a conversation about that.
No, but you listen.
It was unnecessary.
No, but listen. You see what's happening here, yeah? Well, we're all talking at one time, yeah? When I just went to say something, you put your hand up.
No, because
hang on.
You tried to stop me.
No, I didn't try and stop you.
I
wasn't trying to stop you.
Someone's
recording. No.
Listen. Recording will get this.
You see, it's happening again. Because when you was talking, I leant forward, and you put your hand up. I'm a person. If I'm going to say something, I'm going to say it. Yeah. But you put your hand up. No, but you're not even listening.
Forward, then I'm going to stop you from interrupting me.
Yeah, that's my face.
No,
but what I'm saying to you,
my face,
understand what's happening here. No, understand what's happening here. You see the situations on the road. You see situations on the road. This is how they get out of hand through lack of communication and understanding. But I wasn't going to. You put your hand in front of my face, and I just turned to him and I laughed, because for me, that's a big disrespect, because I'm a big woman. Like I said, I've got kids your age. Do you understand? But what I'm saying is, this is what the problem is on the road. People don't teach the younger generation to communicate in conflict. When someone's talking, they're not allowing you to finish. They're overriding. They're raising the voice. Yeah, I hear everything you're saying. Do you understand? I hear everything you're saying. Yeah, you're being funny now, right?
I'm waiting to speak my piece. I'm waiting to speak my piece. Yeah, so like when you was there now, and you're like you said, you're coming in to speak onto the mic. Don't forget,
come speak onto the mic.
We're sharing the mic. Yeah, and you're moving forward to talk, and my face is already here. So if in my peripheral vision I see you coming, I'm gonna say, no, wait. Why are you gonna come and put you like we're sharing the same mic?
I wasn't going. I went down.
So you know what I'm saying? But you're coming over like.
All right. Well, let's hear the caller. Okay, let's hear the caller. This is
forget it. No sense. Forget it. It don't make sense.
Okay, hold on.
This is what I said to you.
Yeah. Okay, caller. Just finish your point.
This is what the issue is, because he's not prepared to hear what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then what happens is when that happens. Then if I'm a different person, then I may have taken it another way and got ignorant. You made the assumption I was coming to the mic. I leant forward. My mouth is going downwards. If I was going to the mic, it was up there. Yeah? I would have gone straight forward. But you made the assumption. Now, hang on. You made the assumption.
Anyway, let's cut. All right. Okay. Let's cut the conversation so we can get the callers in, okay? Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's set the caller. Do you want to finish your point? Please, before
this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Let's hear the caller. Yeah, let's hear the caller.
This is why some big people don't talk to some youth, because there's no talking to them sometimes and just lie. You understand and talk about defense and how they think that somebody was coming at them and attacking. You understand? They take too much emotion out of arguments rather than the essence.
And they say we've got to listen to the youth. Yeah, it's true. Aye, that's exactly. It's why when they're telling me to listen to.
So whoever's talking about big people, one thing is big people is experience. You understand?
Yeah.
If you've learned from your experience, then that's a different thing.
That's right.
You understand? But when you're backing up on big people who've got experience, but who ain't learned from them experiences, they can't teach you nothing, they can't show you nothing. But like I said, there's not enough moving upstairs,
That's
by
right.
the bigger people. They're sharing too much spaces on a mental level, on a
Yeah.
physical level, and on a spiritual level with young people.
Yes.
So there is nothing for the young people to look up to strive to. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they're too busy having to battle.
All right. So,
People on their face.
yes.
Yeah?
So,
With that, I'm out.
okay, respect. Enough respect. Thank you for that call. Yes, sir.
I'm out, bro.
Respect. Yeah, you're in tune to the People's Talk Show, and again, that's what we're talking about here, experience, and, we've got to have our faculties under control. So, it's about control, and so we're still asking the questions here. We haven't heard from any young folks yet who can explain themselves as to why they have to do something like that. If somebody, unless it's extreme, like somebody kidnap your family or something, you caught them. Obviously you're not going to be able to control your emotions there. But at the same time, we've got to resolve conflict, and this is what they haven't learned to do yet. You know what I mean? So when are they going to do this? This is why we say we can't put. That's why I say when you're older in life, you'll be able to control that. You see what I mean? You don't fly off the handle at every little thing. You know what I mean? And so this is what we're talking about. So we want to know, and conflicts also, especially with the gangs, and even with youths, like if I need to hear from you. Tell me, why do you think you resolve conflicts through shanking or shooting? You know what I mean?
At what stage does it take for when you're getting cussed that you need to get physical? Because there's people out there that they can cuss and exchange cussing and it'll be nothing. And it's just, white people be walking past, I thought it was going to get violent. Yeah, that's because you're a pussy, innit? You know what I'm saying? But, like, at what stage does it get past when it has to get physical? Because more time, people can have their own, and I'll tell you, more time is when people want to start invading personal space. Like, when there can be arguments, and as long as you're there, and you're in there, and we can be arguing and whatnot, or as close as we are, and we'll still be arguing, and it'll be whatnot, and it'll be all fine. But the second someone wants to try to step up in the face, or take it to that level and try to push a man, or just to try to get a little one up. Now you're not even trying to resolve the situation or find a solution. You're trying to get a one up and win points. More time, that's when something physical happens, because that's when pride and ego gets kicked in. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not going to try and violate me. And that's what I'm saying. It's not just for the youths as well. That's all generations. How many old man out? How many man that was sitting outside the bookie shop 10 years ago are sitting outside the bookie shop today?
There ain't no chairs outside no more.
Oh, well, there's no chair. Hey, go around Peckham. Man, them got chairs outside. Man, them bring their garden chairs. Some of the African man, bring their garden chairs and be outside. Well, it's not exactly a bookie shop, but on a little square bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's on like opposite the police station. Okay. So it's the same things going on. So people want to blame the youths, but really and truly, the youths them are seeing the same adults that they grew up walking past, doing the exact same shit. You know what I'm saying? Walking in and out of bookie, walking in and out of pub. You know what I'm saying? Little man that they always see every day. I'm not saying that it's the parents or the family. You know what I'm saying? But not everyone is gonna get to look up to parents or family, because there's parents or family feuds, and now this uncle is beefing with that uncle, and you can't talk to this family member because of this and whatnot. Like, if you've got problems with your family members, don't involve the kids in it. You know what I'm saying? Simple as.
Yeah.
But
So the thing, what we I see right now, at least I know when I bring up my children, I'm glad how they've been.
Me, I've got 5.
I've my biggest son, my eldest son is 43.
I think you've been him out.
And my eldest granddaughter is 21. And I'm telling you, I'm glad, I'm proud of them when I don't have to worry about them when they go out. I know they've got the manners. You know what I mean? And I love that about them. They said, "Dad, thank you for bringing me up the way you did." And even though the first two we weren't together, but they said, "Dad, you know what? You've never said anything bad about Mum, and you've always told us that." I brought my children up like that, and they love that. They bring up their grandchildren like that. You know what I mean? Discipline.
No,
you know what I mean?
Goes to you install certain things into your children, and they pass that down and install it to
That's
them.
right. Yeah. And that's how I see. So let's take this call. You're live on Genesis.
Hello, just a quick comment, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you ever realize sometimes that we kind of like hot-headed with each other and not with other races?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's our trouble. You see.
I'll show you a quick, for instance, yeah. You must have heard about the story with the woman in the nail salon, in the salon.
Oh
in
yes.
America,
I see that. I saw that in the thing. Yeah.
You hear about that story, yeah?
I don't know if it's the same one, but I saw a clip.
I saw the video.
Right, with the Taiwanese woman or beat the woman with the mop stick.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And the thing is, with that incident there, yeah. That's why I say sometimes you always talk about bad man and man on road, man on street. It's like I see that today as it's like a joke thing, because where was the bad man then when they beat that woman?
Yeah, you often find that.
What's my Trayvon Martin? I think it's Trayvon Martin. But it's Trayvon anyway. Yeah, the brother the little young brother that got shot when he was like 15 years of age. He was walking on the street with like Skittles, yeah, and a soda pop, stuff like that, yeah. And the security guard shot him dead.
Okay, yes.
He's still walking around free. Where's the bad man them now? Well, how comes not? I'm not saying somebody should take him out, but he's still walking around free. So there's all this a lot of amp stuff walking. It's like we just seem to be angry with each other, and with other races we like puss.
I'll be angry with
It's true.
I think most of the time there's a lot of frustration in us as a race of people.
Yep.
There's a lot of frustration, and we just take it out on each other.
And this is the
Until
thing.
our situation change, yeah, economically, yeah, as a group of people, yeah, we're just gonna be in that same situation. It's like if you're in a family, yeah, and you're angry, you're blowing up in the family. You know what I mean? And you go on the street and you blow up on your own people. But we're not blowing up on other people.
And the right people to blow up on. Yeah.
This is from my experience. We take it out on each other.
For real. And we've got to change that.
And when you talk about the younger generation, I don't blame the youth them. Yeah. Some of the blame is with the elders, but it's a system that we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I look for instance, there's a certain station tried to broadcast and now they're shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even when you're trying to do the right thing, yeah, and you're trying to chat to the community and spread information. Yeah, even this same station here, Genesis, same one. Like they don't allow community stations to broadcast.
Yeah.
On the airwaves, they block them. You know what I mean? So even when you're trying to do something, so the elders are doing something, but they're being blocked. So that's why. So it's not an excuse. I ain't blaming the elders. Then
no.
Back to the system.
This is right. This is what I'm saying. Society has a responsibility as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And society is tripping us up all the time. We don't see that. You know what I'm saying? They're feeding us wrong imagery all the time. You know what I mean? And conflict-ridden situations. They in fact encourage conflict between us, chaos. You know what I mean? That's why it's important to have the discipline, ability not to, allow the animal to run rampant. That's how I do on my show. You know what I mean?
It's not only just the discipline here. Also, as a culture, we need positive images as well, out there.
Yeah, of course.
Like you watch the majority. You might say it's soppy, yeah, but tell me the last love black film that's come out in the last like 5 years.
None.
None. It's a gangster movie.
Yeah, and bad man and guns and
you
tired of that.
But when it comes to other races, when you look at the Indian people, they always got their little dancing and they're singing in their films. The Chinese, they got their kung fu and they got their love stories as well. The Europeans.
Of course, but we ain't got none. You're right, caller. And you're right.
One black classic love story film.
Yeah, but what we got is a lot of gang on YouTube waving their gun. You know what I mean? Where they get that from, brethren?
Somebody mentioned about
you know what I mean?
The plant or the garden, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you give the plant.
That's right.
What poison on the plant is it going to grow?
They don't understand this. A lot of gang movies with a gun. You got 28, 56, 2017 and 19 and 1 and 5. You go in Brixton. You got what? You got 28s and you got this one 11s. Gang, they've got the numbers, isn't it? Is it? 28, you got 11, and you got 16, and you got 1 over there. You got no.
Yeah. Far as I know, there's only 28s and untouchables. Everyone else is. I don't know who.
Well, there's a lot more there. There's a lot more. See, this is what, and it's nothing. And it's nothing to do with the adults. We don't teach our children to do that. You understand what I'm saying?
as you as a young man in the station, yeah, you and your younger brothers. That's just I'm not telling you what to do, but some advice is try and come together, put on a little change, and build some kind of build something.
Yeah. Things are in the process, but I think, just know, things are gonna be popping out soon, and you wouldn't even. Well, I didn't even know. Say you man was involved. You know what I'm saying?
Go on, say again what you said.
I said, don't worry about it. Things are gonna be popping off soon, and then you're gonna be like, "Wow, I didn't even know." Say you man was involved.
Yeah, he said things are gonna happen.
Everything happens in the own time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Most High's giving us the blessings, and everything's going true, cutting true. Don't think this little thing that me and Heru went through today is anything. You know what I'm saying? Because when we do have our shows and we do a show together, that might even happen again, and it probably will. But we're still brothers, and it's all love, and we're learning from each other. Yeah. So it's nothing. And this is why this is important, because people have to see that people can have the disagreement live on air, wherever it is, and in the same moment be calm and learn from each other. And come off with the bullshit. So the best way is to live by example, innit? If people want to try and catch on, hopefully it will catch on through that way. Because a lot of people talk the talk, but they're not actually doing it and practicing it. You know. So at least if they see it in practice, then they might even start pay attention and cut and go through and move forward in their life. You know. Yeah. Enough respect. Bless her. Yeah, so you're in tune to Genesis Radio on the People's Talk Show alongside
Hiya.
And what was it?
Yeah, no, it's true. Keeping it real as usual. We're trying to find out. I haven't heard from any young people yet. Talking about the late 20s, 29. Maybe you're not listening anyway.
Because when you say the younger generation, a lot of people think you mean teenagers, and I know there's a good few between 20 and 30. No, there's not bare old foot. Thank you. I know there's between 20 and 30 that are listening. I know there's slightly younger listening. So come on, don't be tight. Make that phone call.
Yeah, because I'm glad to be old. You know, I'm really done my time. Been on this earth for a long time now.
Hey, where's my age?
And I'm stop guessing my way through life. You know what I mean? I'm like a good wine, matured wine, and I love that. You know what I mean?
Well, my son today told me.
You know what I mean? And you know the funny thing about this, we're all going the same damn road. See them in the next 20 years' time. We see them. What we're going to say then, and then they're all. So this is what they experience in life. This is what they can't. You know, you're not going to be that way forever. This is the thing, you know what I mean? And the
60-year-old gangbangers in America.
Yeah, but see, we're talking about exception to the rule here. But the rule is the majority. I'm talking about the majority of people in the world, you know, are normal. You know, so we're not gonna. But we want to establish this. We need to establish again. As I'm talking about these crack houses that they got with the young people. Okay, if it's going to be material things that are going to cause them to take that approach to live fast and die young, you know what I mean, and they ain't going to wait for 50 grand every year or 100 grand. It's too long for them, you know. They want instant gratification. This is why the experience comes to leave. I mean, when I was younger, old man said to me, "Listen, you can't done the world in a brethren. You can't done it." And I thought I was going to finish it. He said to me, "You can't beat the system." I said, "Go away. Right, can't beat the system." The system almost killed me, brethren. And the man was right. If I'd listened to knowledge and listened to wisdom, you cannot beat the system. But I thought I was so young and, you know, foisty and, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And then go headlong into a brick wall. And some of them, you know, I mean, look at the wisdom then. I mean, a lot of young folks are in jail. Why they choose jail rather than...
They're too hot-headed. The younger generation are... And I don't. When I say the younger generation, I'm not a young buck. Yeah. I know I sound young, but I'm not young. And the thing is, the younger generation, they think they know it all. If you try to explain something, they just fire off, and then they go to prison. And prison is so easy.
And they come out gay.
Prison is very comfortable in this country.
Yeah.
I know a large majority of people that have gone in and gone out, both male and female, and they say it is so comfortable. It's like being out on road, blood. Like, well, no, because who has TVs and PlayStations and DVD? I mean, back in the day, you couldn't send them things to a prison. Do you understand? But now they're too comfortable. And the thing is, when you talk and people don't listen or they don't wait to find out, this is the problem, because this is what happened with this situation. People make assumptions. Yeah, back in the day, you would defend yourself if somebody hit you.
Of course, yeah.
Or we were always taught, you know what, turn around and run the other. Obviously now, at my age, There's no way I can. I'm a mother. I can't turn and run the other way. I have to stand my ground for my kids. Believe me, I can hot foot it when I'm ready.
Really?
But I have to stand. Yes. But being a mother, because this is what I said to my daughter. She's got both of my daughters have got young boys, and this is what I say.
Mm-hmm.
I say, as a mother, you have to put everything behind you and you have to stand strong, because you see, with this society, you don't know what your child is going to be up against, because right now the world is going crazy. Do you understand?
Well, actually, not the world, it's the people.
Well, yeah, the world, because it's happening all over the world.
Yeah, and
it's
the
not
people,
just
it's
here.
not
And
like
it's not.
planets,
the thing
sun,
is,
moon,
what
and
as well,
stars, is
what
it,
I
really?
don't like is, it's always pointed out that it's predominantly the blacks.
And it's not, and that's wrong. That's a lie. That's a big lie.
I've seen gangs of white youths. I've seen gangs, mixed gangs, white, Turkish, Indian, all mixed, because the youth are more united now.
Yeah, and they're talking like us, isn't it?
Yeah, and the thing is, everybody's doing it. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's not a yellow thing. It's a everybody thing.
Yeah, but I think we've been specifically targeted, because I've been on my face page.
Yeah.
On Facebook, and I've seen a lot of pictures of talking about you black people don't know how to dance, and we're it's an onslaught, and
if you're looking at the same videos I am,
yeah,
even myself as a black woman, I watched a video, and when I watched that video, I put up a comment: "What SHI blah blah is that?" That is not dancing. It's vulgarity. It's not dancing. Do you understand? So what it is, I think it all depends on your perception. They say it's having fun, it's creating. That is not having fun, and that is not creating, because my 16-year-old, she's not 16 no more, but if my 16-year-old daughter, if I knew she was going out and dancing like that, no, that's not happening.
I didn't see that.
But it's about self-respect.
Kind of
well, basically, it was imitating a sexual act. And it literally was imitating. And the guy had a Guinness bottle.
Say no more.
Yeah, as his credentials. No, hear the joke. And he's rubbing it on the woman's bottom. And the woman's there. She's just there moving left and right. And then he starts shaking it up. And when it all fizzes. And he's shaking it all over her back and putting it down her leg. And I thought, what is that?
Where do they get these things from, brethren?
I don't know.
Art imitates life.
No, it doesn't imitate life, because you know what?
That's
I don't know what kind of. I don't know what kind of.
to me.
That's not life to me. That's
No,
that's hungry.
No,
if you have to go out and do that out on road, that's hungry.
Let me explain. let me explain. And I'm not explaining in a sense, because I for the people I don't know, I actually walked into the end of this conversation. You know what I'm saying? But with that part there, like how we were describing it, that's art imitating life, because just what I picked, art. Yeah. Because that's like art imitating life. It's a dance, isn't it? Yeah, it shouldn't be done in public. But when you ask where did he get it from, like I can see exactly where he got it from. Like you can't say where did he get it from, and that's a part of life.
Yeah, but
answer me this question. So if your sister.
Hear what I'm saying? No. Don't personalize the issue. Hear what I'm saying?
No, but I'm just saying in general, because I said my daughter, I wouldn't be happy for my daughter to go.
No, who would be happy if their daughter
like
did that?
Your immediate family or close friends.
No one. I would not be happy about it. But hear what I'm saying. That was not the question. I didn't say it was acceptable either. The thing is, the question was, where did that things like that come from? And I interjected and said, art imitates life. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's the sexual life, the sexual part of life, but it's still, that's where it came from. That's the only.
What about when you see the man laying on the floor and the girls are climbing on top of the sheds and they're jumping off the sheds onto that? They can like.
You see, people want to do stupidness and let them do their stupidness. But let me tell you something. If I ever catch my stepdaughter moving one heavy-handed box, I'm gonna give her. Are you mad? You know what I'm saying? And whether it be my niece or my nephew, you know what I'm saying? If someone I know, it could be my bedroom's daughter. You know what I'm saying? If I know you. Yeah, if I know your parents and I see you doing something, try know you're gonna get a clap for me. Yeah, so I'm just giving that warning out from now.
So the thing is, we have to have ethics. There's a thing called ethics and morals. I don't think we instill it. I don't think people are bothered with that nowadays. You know what I mean? There's no ethics, no morals. You know, free do as you like. Everyone. You know what I mean? So that's where we're steadily dwindling that way. With each generation that comes, they just knock it out. Every taboo that we've fixed. And every morality that we've placed, right, they undo it because they want this freedom to do what you like. They don't want to follow tradition, brethren.
Is it freedom or is it expression?
Well, freedom of expression, but then you've got tradition. The reason why you got tradition, is that you can become moral in your act. So we pass down the morality through our teachings of our children. Age. That's why Africans, I've got to give them credit. they have age groups. When you're a certain age, you go with that group, and then you're a certain age, you go with that group, and you learn your morals from your father. But now, whoa, anything goes, and they want to know about that. It's just all day long. You understand?
They're still the same in African community.
Do you think that is kind of down to society in the sense of countries? Because what I find is a lot of people I know, it's like a guy from America, he said to me when he came here, he said, I've never come across a country which is so mixed in my life. And I found it highly...
Mixed with cultures, different cultures.
Yeah. He said, I've never been in a country where so many different cultures actually mix, have partners. And I started laughing because I thought he was actually joking. And he was 100% serious.
This is a multiracial society, and this is what we get... and that's why when certain groups are trying to talk this black and African thing, it's not they're not having it, and the slave thing, and so it's a part of us as a society. You know what I mean? To really try to bring up your children with morals and principles. You know what I mean? There's no morals and there's no principles that that we can speak of after my generation. Unless apart from my sons and other people who follow, it's not. As I said, it's not everybody has that problem. I reckon it's only a minority. I haven't done a survey, but that again, that's just an opinion. Opinions are like arseholes. Everybody's got one, so fine. But yeah, that's DJ Riggs coming into the area. So we're coming near to the end of the show. It's 5:48 and counting, and as we said, we haven't heard from any real young folks yet as to why they would handle conflict in that fashion instead of amicably. Again, I would say it all depends on the situation, what happened. If it's just a matter of taking something from somebody and then they deal with it with a heavy hand. We have to instill more. I do it for my grandchildren. I try to tell them things. Listen, this is how it goes, you know.
So
you know what I mean?
Like obviously we have the watershed for TV that children shouldn't see certain things.
Yeah.
Do you think that it kind of, because for me, I think certain things that you see in movies and that, you explain to your children it's entertainment. But what I always done with my kids, I never gave them a cut-off point. I showed them everything minus porn.
Really?
No porn, but all the violence and everything, I didn't hide it from them. I made them know, look, this is entertainment, but this can also happen in the real world. And I think if you teach your child, because it's like fine wine, isn't it? If you at Christmas sit down and give your say 15-year-old a sip of wine at Christmas, when they start going out and people start drinking alcohol and acting like clowns and getting excited, they're going to be like, what? It's just wine. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to see it as that difference. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you see, again, we know what it is. I mean, I know everybody can bring up their children in the way they want. Everyone sees the world in their perception, the way they see it. But in my watch and my house, not like that ain't going on. No man's coming to my house and start using P's and C's in my house, brethren. And if my son brings anybody in there and I hear them do that, they have to leave immediately. They wouldn't do that. Can't come in my space and come talk like that, brethren. Talk that on the street. You talk on the street, don't talk in my house.
They swear when they're out and about, but not.
And my children don't swear in front of me, you know. Only when, just true respect. And I said, they can't, you know. And I like that. When I have my child going, peeing and essing and getting in front, I said, no, I feel like a disrespect, brethren. You understand what I'm saying? I'm glad that none of my children do that. Or my grandchildren.
Mine don't.
I've seen people tell their parents, F off and this and kind of thing, the brethren. You know what I mean?
Like I can swear in general
because that's
in a conversation.
But
me swear at my mum or my dad, you must. As big as I am, I get licked down. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my dad, we can have conversation. We can be swearing and whatnot. Me and my mum, I'll get a blind. You know what I'm saying? Mum, you're not a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And plus, like on my paper, I used to come home and 14 and do my paper and my little thing, and I'm coming home and giving my mum keep. You know what I'm saying? All them things there weren't just for my own benefit. You know what I mean? So like everything's calm with that. It's not like you swearing at a mum or anything like them kind of things there. That's mad. But what another thing is just a case of with parents letting their kids sleep out at other youths' houses when like 14, 15, 13. It's like younger. And the parents are asking the other parents, can your son come or your daughter come and sleep over? Like wait, you're asking You're asking me, can my son or my daughter come to your house to get fucked? Is that what you're basically have sex? Is that what you're asking me right about now?
You know
what I'm saying?
Children do stay out at a younger age, you know. So some kids don't actually stay out and they know about those things.
No, I hear that still, but you know what? Like we're talking about big ass kids. They're 15, 16, innit? Let's not be naive now, innit? We know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What was you doing at 15, 16? Let's be honest,
I was doing
innit?
my books.
You know, well, you might have been doing your books, but there's a lot of other people at 15, 16 that was doing other stuff alongside their books. You know what I'm saying? So it's this like let's not go into it. And these times they're actually practicing to be boyfriend and girlfriend. They'll be like, yeah, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. So like as a parent, you can't phone another parent and say, yeah, can your 14-year-old come and stay with my 14-year-old and spend the night?
But do you know this? No, hang on, because you're making the assumption that all parents allow kids to stay over and just leave them.
Yeah, but
no. Because you see, for me, myself, I've allowed friends to stay over of the opposite sex. Yeah. But let me tell you, when the friends stay over, I'm in and out. I have access. There's no locks on the door.
Oh no, that's do you understand? That's fine. But there's other parents. That's you. Just that's you. That's like there's very few parents that do the things that we would do. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, there's a lot of parents that want to be the friends and not the parent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but I don't want to do this because it will break the trust and I don't want that. Listen, like that's your parent, isn't it?
That is a
like
big
be the bloody parent.
Yeah, that
you know
is
what I'm saying?
Because I used to be like that. I didn't realise I was more being a friend than a mum at a certain stage. And then when certain things happened, I said, you know, listen, don't even bother you now. I'm really sorry. I love you, but I can't be both. I can't be both. So once they turned adults now, we're good friends.
Yeah, that's when the line is.
Yeah.
You know
and they sit and they laugh about the discipline and the punishments. Yeah. And Mum, do you remember this? And do you understand?
I cuss my mum only for the simple fact that she don't give the same to my little brothers and sisters.
Do you know?
Like how come they don't get? How come I got it so hard?
Do you know what?
Like don't get on my nerves, mum. Like that's a violation.
That's what somebody said to me. My youngest two. My son said to him, you know what, when we was your age, because I said clean up your room, it don't take 2 months to clean up your bedroom, clean up your room. And he said, you know, when I was your age, I could never. Mum said clean up the room, that room was done in an instant.
You know what I mean?
And maybe that's part of the issue, because parents, maybe they're more relaxed. Do you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
I mean, I'd be scared when I got told off. I'd be scared to walk away and think something bad, much less mumble. Because once I mumble, like I don't care how she heard me. I don't know how she heard me, but I will mumble, and then within a couple seconds, I'm here. I'm coming up the stairs, and my heart's like, shit. Did she hear me? Did she hear me? Did she hear me? Like trying to know she heard me. She coming out kicking down door that SWAT team with the belt and that. You get me? My mum used to go in, but I love her for it though still, because it kept me out of some troubles. Like my fear of my mum, like was more than certain fear of certain man them. Like no crew could recruit me. Like Burgers tried, Johnny's like, yeah, come with roll, whatnot. Because I was up in Birmingham for a bit. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. And yeah, I done my little rollings and done certain things and whatnot. But you're not getting me involved. Like I'm not in with you, man, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Nah, I got shit to do, fam. In my mind, I'm thinking, mama's gonna bust my ass if she ever know. But I'm just like, no, I got shit to do, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
That was before when they brought in the rules that children had more rights.
Oh shit!
So parents weren't fearful of disciplining their kids.
No, because child support was about. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, child support was
about. I gave my mum the threat. I gave my mum that threat as well. I'm gonna call child support like in tears. I'm gonna call child. Yeah, I thought I was brave. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. My mum twisted the arm. He's like, yeah, get to the phone. Yeah. Like, literally, I got to get, and she's standing by the phone. Yeah. Like, see the phone there? Yeah. There's the phone in it. And she's standing right by the phone with them plastic jugs. Yeah. I got beat with everything. I try no the plastic jug. You know what I mean?
I think I must be one of the few parents that didn't beat my children.
Okay, so coming here to the end of the show, we've got DJ Riggs in the area, saddle up for the next 2 hours. And you're going to be playing some music to warm you into the evening. Lull you to sleep, or
cool and that.
You know what I mean? And
we've got some bad boy tunes coming up.
Usual thing, you know what I mean? So I am going to ask the two in the house to say their goodbyes and things like that. So you want to go first?
Ladies first.
As I always say, be good, be safe, and have a pleasant evening.
That was quick. Short and quick and spicy, yeah.
Time is running out.
Right on.
Time is of an essence.
Plus she's under 5 foot, so it makes sense.
I'm actually 5'5".
Oh, my bad. 5 pound. Skirt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Text last call.
Alright, last call.
Go with your live on Jones. Last call.
He's not plugged in.
Oh, sorry. 1 minute, caller. One memento. Where's that? What's happening there? Okay, right. Go ahead, caller. You're live.
You know what, right? Yeah, this is just a quick one, yeah, because people always talk about times change and things different and this and that, right? Yeah, but in certain levels things have changed, yeah. But on many levels, I struggle to see the difference, my brother.
That's what I say all
You
the time.
understand?
Nothing new under the sun.
About still 13 and them kind of ages. You had parents back in our days. You understand? It's like they just leave youths in the yard. You understand what I'm saying to you? And they working, them sleep and do whatever. They don't even fart on the youths. You understand? When we were there in our primary school, you know, you understand? We used to go all that thing camping and all of them things. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
Yeah, this is from
I've been
young
camping as well,
age. You know what kind
Yeah.
of things was going on them places there. You understand what I'm saying to you? So
Okay.
when I hear certain things, what people say is different. You understand?
Nothing new under the sun,
Kinda
brethren.
laugh, you
Yeah,
understand?
nothing new under the sun.
The talk about people carrying knives and all of them things. What is it? Because the adults. This is the problem. The adults ain't truthful certain times. You understand? And break down their experiences sometimes in what they gone through, and make the youths them or the younger people them understand what's going on. When we was coming up, man had their ratchet and their 007 and all kinds of things just hanging in their back pocket with the little string and all kind of. Did you see the size of that 007? Heru? I know you know what I'm talking about.
Memories, eh?
For real, brethren. Butterfly knife. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you, my brother?
Yeah,
You
man.
understand?
I know exactly.
I struggle. I see what's happened. There's a lot of health and safety. Health and safety is killing us. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Yeah, some people just turn soft on certain people. Yeah, that's what
For
I'm
real.
saying. And growing up, you soft. So this is why enough times they just bag at emotions.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
got
what I'm
loads of
saying.
texts there,
Health and safety killing the people, then, my brother. Yeah, and with that I'm out.
Respect. Thank you. Well, we'll come to the end of our show. You want to finish quickly? 'Cause before we...
Rizzy Black, thank you for listening. Lock in for my show as well on Wednesday between 7 and 9. Don't know. Man. Same talk show as well. And you can call in and thing.
Right on. Got loads of texts we didn't read out. I have a bag of texts down. Sorry, the phone was... I'll try and read it on my show this week. I'm going to let you know when I'm on. So tune in to the Heru show sometime this week. Just keep tuning in until you get me. I'll be back, properly in the proper slot, 10 o'clock in the morning until 2. So next
I'll go
up,
through some on my show as well.
Yes,
I'll go through some of the texts on my show.
Oh,
Wednesday.
okay, right,
so
right on. Okay,
seen.
Respect, yeah. Okay, so DJ Riggs up next, and there's only one thing left for me to say, and that is what I always say, and that is, this is Heru saying, I am out.
Accept your own and be yourself. Genesis Radio thanks you for your visit.
Genesis.